All right. We have everyone.
Yep.
I can't see Seth.
No, do not
Says
reload.
never on you.
Reconnecting?
If we leave,
Hey, Cag, I have a rock. You want me to throw it at him?
if you just smash his keyboard for me, that'd be great. Just so he can't
drive the
refresh.
boat with you in 2 feet.
So, our refrigerator went out right after we got back, and now our dryer went out today.
I know. Oh wait, was it today? Weren't you having? You were having.
Well, it went out earlier,
Well,
but it
it's
didn't work.
been kind of going out, but today it finally gave up.
Oh.
It runs, but it doesn't heat or it doesn't, vibrate.
The little dial that's supposed to turn and tell it to turn off doesn't turn anymore.
Oh.
It's a tumbler now.
But think
Well,
about fluffy and
infinite
soft your
tumbler.
clothes are gonna be.
Yeah.
My R washer doesn't work, so I'll be.
Leah,
I'll
we
have to
need to get
replace this.
together.
I know, right?
My washer works, but not my dryer.
If we lived close by,
Well,
we could totally share.
we live close by. Life would be really cool.
Oh my god, it
No.
would be the best. It
It'd
would
be
be
awesome.
the best.
We would torment Tab so bad.
So much.
I would move to South Carolina.
So much fun. I can't wait till March.
I know. I'm so excited.
We're really gonna make this happen, Casta. We're really gonna make this happen.
I hope so.
We're
I'm really excited.
we're
We
coming.
are preparing now for
We just
the
don't know by airplane or by car.
social invasion.
I'm trying to figure out how bad of an idea it is to drive there, because I think it's something that sounds like a good idea until you start driving there.
Yeah.
That's 100% true.
It's a long drive.
We're
from
just a
Oklahoma
little
to Florida.
shell-shocked after the whole Chicago thing, and we really, really, really hate planes right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculously expensive, too.
Well, there's that, but I mean, it is a long drive from Oklahoma to California to Florida.
It's longer
18
than California.
hours. It'd be 18 hours, which would be 2 long days, but I don't know.
See, it's only about a 6-hour drive for me.
But
So
then we could
that's
bring
not so bad.
games, and we could bring fun
Yeah,
stuff.
you could bring whatever you wanted, and
Tab could bring his computer, and
Not
then we
worried
could play Diablo.
yeah,
I'm not worried about the booze. You can buy that.
split screen Sea of Thieves,
All right.
No, we're not spending our entire family vacation on a
Yeah.
freaking computer.
Yeah, we are.
You want us to look at each other while we're playing D&D? That's not how this works.
I'm bringing my phone
We
specifically so I don't have to
literally
look at
look at
people.
each other while we play D&D right
We'll have all
now.
our laptops.
Yeah.
Okay. So, last week, we had a bit of an encounter with Lost Legs Eat Many Goblin Babies. And through the grace of all the goblin gods, they managed to kill the spider as it attempted to escape.
Yes.
But it was a harrying fight. After that, you took off along your previous route and rested in the swamp and kind of licked your wounds, so to say. And you found a beach. And as you wandered out on the beach, you found a shipwreck, kind of in like the swampy sand mire. And Keels was able to identify that there was writing on the front of the ship. Whether she clearly did not share the fact that she could read the text, but
Because she can't, because we're all illiterate.
Right.
Because it would be wrong. It would be wrong for goblins to read, and we would have to kill any reader immediately.
Right?
Scribble face
That
part
was a
deer.
surprise.
As you get closer, you saw that there was a fence encircling the shipwreck, and there was was smoke wafting up from a kind of makeshift chimney on a kind of squat building constructed on the deck of the ship. And here we are.
Okay.
And here we are.
I attack the ship.
Take a long rest.
So I wanted to know if there were any like portholes or window-like things.
Roll perception.
Oh gosh. Okay, I have to remember how to play this game.
I just want everyone to know that Casta has her like 11-inch MacBook Air sitting in front of her 23-inch monitor.
I don't have a camera. Oh. Okay.
Anyway, she's using the MacBook Air. So you can kind of see that they're where you would expect portholes to be. There's just kind of moss
Okay.
and vines growing all over the side of this. It looks like the shipwreck's been there for quite a while.
Okay. So, I'm going to look over at Ross Bob, and I'm going to say, third best goblin should knock.
Rosbach looks very skeptical of this and the water. Is it how beached is it? Is it in the water?
It's pretty high up on the beach, actually. It almost looks as if whatever storm put it there, put it quite a ways up the beach. I will remind you that I forget who made the history check, but this is
Bay.
okay. This is very
I think-
much the.
Was it?
I think so.
It was either Bay or Cuse.
I don't remember.
There's a lot of history checks there.
Yeah.
Bay and Casta.
I think I did make one actually.
Because I feel like somebody was saying, "Hey, eats lots of goblins, eats lots of goblins," as we were ending the last time.
Yeah, it was. I remember that now. I'd forgotten.
So
Me and my memory.
you do recall that this is the stomping area of Vorka, the cannibalistic goblin that's rumored to live out here.
So they're a goblin that's cannibalistic.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I misunderstood last week. Okay.
So Rosbach's going to go to the very tip of the boat, as far away from the actual water as possible, and see if there's like a hole or something.
Roll a perception check as you approach the fence line.
Approach to what?
Fence line.
Oh, there's a fence line?
Are we still on the beach?
Sure.
We are.
Okay, I definitely don't see the fence.
I didn't see the fence runs right into it.
Is anyone walking up with Ross Bob?
Nope.
Nope. I am scouring the beach for
In fact,
seashells.
I would like to try to hide.
Roll a stealth check.
I would like to try to sneak up closer to see. Are there like any little windows
I am
or
so
portholes or
confused as to
anything?
what's even going on right now.
We're at a shipwreck that has like a little hut on it with some smoke coming out.
So
I'm gonna hide. If someone is rolling for me, please do so.
okay.
I'm gonna hide too.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna notice everybody hiding, and I'm gonna try to hide too.
I'm not going to know this shit.
I'm gonna
Well,
hide
that's
over.
what he says.
Wow.
So
Wow.
To catch you up says, we were supposed to go get fireworks, and we went off into the woods, and we fought a spider, and now we found the boat, and that's really as far as we've gotten. We know
Guys,
the
we're
fireworks
nailing
are
this
on the
world.
boat, but
Okay, well, we all suck at hiding
Wow.
except for.
well, no, that was Seznag. Like that was for him.
Oh,
I'm pretty good at hiding, guys.
So you
So
get that.
wow.
Yeah, I
Cessnick
got a
buries
six.
himself in the sand.
did I crit that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did.
All right.
I am.
Plan is coming together.
Get away.
I'm like snow angeling the sand, and I'm pretty convinced that I'm pretty darn stealthy.
Okay, so I walk up to the boat.
Who's
Climb over the
DMing
fence, I
this?
guess, if there's-
Cats or Kag?
Instincts is gonna go with Ross Bob.
Okay. Hold on.
And if he's starting to climb the fence, I'll try to help him get over.
He ran slap into the fence.
Ooh, yeah, how high is the fence?
Hold on. Let me get everyone on the map.
Oh, there's a map.
Oh,
Means we're all gonna die, guys.
Ooh, a map. I'm so impressed.
Faye's just gonna try to follow Ross Bob, but do it as quietly as she can, which
I thought you were
obviously
hiding.
isn't all that good.
We are hiding.
Well, I rolled a stealth because I
Oh.
wanted
This,
hiding as in following you stealthily.
this is not a UO. You cannot just disappear on a beach.
Poof.
That's not what I mean.
She's
But you're
actually
big,
like-
Hiding
long.
behind a sand dune.
She's sniper crawling.
No, I'll follow behind him. I'm tiny and he's big.
All right. So who's walking up to the fence line?
not me.
Ross Bob's.
Not me.
Where are
I'm
we?
going to
Okay, yeah.
stealth my
Okay,
way
hey,
up there.
Okay. Which one's mine? That's mine. So it's like right.
At least what I
There.
think is stealth.
Oh my god, it's not snapping the grid. I hate everything.
It's not what?
Snapping the
It's
grid.
not.
Yeah, I know. Believe me. I spent a lot of time trying to get this thing to align to grid.
And then when, oh, now I get it.
And then I eventually quit because it pissed me off.
It's pissing me off.
Yep.
Yeah. He definitely hasn't seen this. There's an open here, so he's gonna stay and investigate the fence right there.
So he's investigating the fence.
He pokes. How tall is it? Taller than him?
I'm sorry, Felix is trolling me, right? The fence is about 4 feet tall.
Ross Bob's about 4 feet tall. Okay. Get the axe out, great axe, and we start chopping the fence. Because it's in the way.
Okay. Hold on.
That's how much
1D100?
That's how much damage I did.
So you begin hearing the clomping of a very heavy creature starting to move its way over to you.
I'm gonna. Here's Johnny the fence.
Well, given
And
that I am masterfully hidden over here, I'm just gonna kind of stay.
And coming around the south side of the ship, you see
A horse.
a very large, very ugly horse. He is a filthy dark gray stallion. And he doesn't
Dinner
seem to
later.
be too pleased about all the noise.
Ross Bob.
What do you see?
He's gonna turn back to everybody else. There's dinner in here.
Dinner! Keeksy's gonna start waving everybody over.
Oh
I'm
my
going to
god.
stay back.
Ross Bob definitely keeps breaking down the fence.
So I have a question.
Well,
Bay will see kicksteaks and she'll go ahead and start heading over because she trusts every.
so this fence looks
yeah,
like
and
it's like a bunch of-
unfortunately, Maury is going to follow Bay because that's what she
So given that this looks like it's kind of like a whole bunch of sticks that have kind of made a fence, are there, I mean obviously not large holes, but are we able to see between
Yeah,
the
you can see
cracks?
between
Okay, just curious. Okay.
So this big, kind of skinny gray stallion starts pawing at the mud, churning it up there. It's almost bull-like if you've ever seen one before.
I'm cutting the fence
Well, you continue hacking away at the fence,
till I can get through it.
and the fence breaks a hole open. The hole is just
Yes.
large enough for people to go through single file. Unless you would like to continue hacking at the fence.
You completely froze up there for me.
I'm just gonna stay hidden and watch you guys make fools of yourselves. That's my plan.
We can either go through the fence or we can keep fighting it.
No, I'm gonna kick some splinters out of the way and see if I can get through and just kind of climb through the fence.
Okay.
Yeah, Casta, what are my level 1 spells? I think I have Create Fog, and I forget what the other one
Fog
was.
cloud and color spray.
Oh, Color Spray! I need to make something have advantage.
I think I used it last time. We haven't listed since. No. Is it long rest?
Yeah, it's Long Rest.
Okay, I used that last time. I know that was like the first thing.
Cag, every time I cast a level 1 spell, you can roll the dice.
Why is there initiative?
Yeah, it's just a horse. We're gonna eat it later after we're done here.
Are we rolling initiative? Has anybody said that we're rolling initiative? Because I feel like nobody
No.
has
We're safe.
said to roll initiative.
We're fine.
What is our
Everything's fine.
DM doing?
I don't know.
Who knows?
So, Ross Bob has continued hacking at the fence until it seems brittle enough that he can kick it in, and has now kicked in a good size portion of the fence. You can hear
Yay!
you can hear the sound of hounds baying from somewhere off to your southeast.
Oh, so glad I rolled a 6 on that stealth, guys.
I'm
8.
solid.
You rolled
guys
an
have fun.
8. Oh no, you did roll a 6.
Yep.
I rolled an 8.
I rolled a mighty 10.
The gray horse begins to charge at the opening, but clearly it's not wide enough for him to get through, so he just waits there.
I shard through the opening with my axe.
Oh my
Roll
god.
Initiative.
Is that everybody or just him?
Depends on who else is gonna join him in the fray.
How many people are gonna follow Ross Bob?
My horse?
I'm gonna join.
Yeah, I can't leave him by himself.
It's
Oh
just
my
a
God.
horse. Come on.
Yeah, right.
Weasel.
Woohoo! 17.
I have to find my character sheet. Initiative.
He charged at me. I'm gonna charge at him.
Is that everyone who's participating? Sazanake, are you coming?
I'm gonna stay and watch and stealth for the time being.
Wow.
I'm
You
waiting
are
for my-
not a very helpful party member.
When the dogs get here, you'll be very, very glad that
When
I'm
the
doing
dogs
what
get here, we're gonna kill them too. God, jeez.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have advantage.
Jeez.
I'm gonna have advantage color spraying them from stealth.
Oh my god.
And
Okay.
then we all become plants.
Woohoo!
So
Okay.
Ross Bob has now moved into it. It's your turn. Alright, no, it's Lori's turn actually.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna kind of slide around Keek Steeks there just so that I can see into the hole that Ross Bob has chunked out of the fence. And I am going to let me look at something real quick.
How
Oh,
tall
it's a
is the fence?
4 feet.
It's a real shame that Ross Bob is standing there. Oh god. Okay. I guess then I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost. Because I don't want to poison with
Hits.
and 6 damage.
Okay. So
And I'm gonna stay right there.
I imagine you hold out your staff.
Oh yeah. And light comes out of it.
Yes. So this icy blue ray of light shoots out from the tip of your staff and blasts the horse on the side. And despite him being dirty and somewhat skinny, it doesn't seem to faze him too terribly much. He kind of shakes out his mane and brushes off the frost, and big clumps of frozen mud fall off of his side.
Do I get
Ross,
so
your turn.
wait, do I get a bonus action or no?
If you have a bonus action.
You have one.
Let me look. I don't know.
I think every other time you've asked to be a bonus action, the answer's been no. So
Yep.
Oh.
unless you made
okay.
one up in the last week.
I'm looking. Okay, maybe I didn't look at them. No, they're all action. Nobody told me to take anything that had a
Bonus action.
had
So-
a
Hard to
bonus
come by.
action.
Rossbob is coming with a great axe held high over his head, and he's just kind of run along the side of it, and he's kind of chop along the sides of this little horse.
All right. Let's see your horse chop roll.
My horse chop roll is here somewhere.
That's a hit.
Yeah, 8.
So as you dash along the fence line and out to kind of begin to maneuver on the horse, you slash across the front of his chest, and there's a little blood. There's not too terribly much, but it definitely hurt, and the horse is not pleased with the action.
Okay, so actually he's going to continue on here past it, and then I'm going to disengage. No, I can't disengage the bonus. Can I disengage the bonus action?
I think
Yeah,
you
you
can
can.
because you're a goblin.
And start climbing up this little staircase there.
Wow. Just ignore the horse.
No, height advantage.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
So as you begin to ascend the ladder,
Good things happen.
you
Good try.
you crack through one of the first steps, and you can see that step was actually rigged to a series of vines, and you can actually watch it pull through, and it's pulling through, and there's a little muddy ball at the end of the the stairwell, and a vine just whips across it, and the ball
peer at it.
snaps free and smashes into the first couple of the steps.
Out. Good job, Rosma.
Got the trap! Yay,
I'm looking for traps.
And from there bursts hundreds of angry wasps.
Oh, no.
Now's my time to shine, guys.
I hope so.
Since I reserved my turn, can I take my turn immediately?
Your turn hasn't been.
You
well,
didn't
know,
roll initiative since you said you were staying out.
I
You
said I
can
was
hold an
observing.
action, but you have to hold an action for a specific thing to happen.
Also,
Well,
you don't
this
have initiative.
Like you could have rolled initiative and said, "I'm going to hold my action until Ross Bob's is attacked," or
Okay.
something like that, or somebody's attacked, or whatever.
I rolled for. This is a great roll. The good news is your turn hasn't come yet, so you can still do something with it.
Yeah. The
I like-
bad news cast roll a 1.
I should
Yeah.
roll for anyone.
So I'm going last, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're bottom of the round.
Right after me.
Roll
It's okay.
Roll a Constitution saving throw. Tap.
Who?
Tap.
What
Yes,
for?
Dom.
Because
You
of
are
the
getting
wasps,
stung
the
by
hundreds of
wasps.
wasps.
I'm immune. I've trained my body through years by getting myself stung by wasps repeatedly.
You take 1 damage.
It's from all those times you tried to get honey from wasp nests as a child.
Yeah.
So, to your dismay, you see this wasp nest crash, clearly rigged, into the rungs, and they immediately swarm your face and neck, and they're getting underneath your armor and just stinging wildly. Thankfully, you're able to kind of dance away from the worst of it. They haven't fully started to swarm you yet, so they haven't landed too many stings.
Stupid sting things.
Sting things.
And now we move on to Bay.
Go Bay!
Hey, hang on a second. Where did I go?
Oh yeah, why aren't you gonna let Keeksteeks go?
Where's Keeks?
Yeah, he's at 15 too. He's skipping.
So where were the wasps
That's
coming from?
odd.
Oh
Why
yeah.
did I Keek Seeks? Sorry. I guess I must have hit the next twice.
Never mind. Pink
Apologies.
Seeks first.
Keek Seeks.
But where are the wasps coming from?
They're like on me, I guess.
They're centered here.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of in that same boat going, damn, what do I do?
So, I guess.
Good thing is only 3 things marked on this map, so there's no more traps.
So, how far away from me is Rosbob?
30.
Too far.
gonna. So, to shout, Rosbob, drink your potion, and then I'm going to inspire him.
You
Come
see,
on, take a bottle, drink it up, breathe the fire, breathe some fire on him. In the name of death, breathe some fire on him.
We have a winner.
Love, he can't get enough. He's hot, Bernie burn. From his head to his feet, yeah.
I love this so much.
I don't know
I
how
hope
many
to God
inspirations
that
he
your
has.
neighbors heard you.
That was the last one.
I don't even care anymore. Like, if you keep singing, I'm just gonna let you keep giving out inspiration.
For the record, I still hate Def Leppard.
All right. So is
that your action?
Is that your turn, Keek Cheeks?
Actually, hide as a bonus action. Do I have enough fence to hide behind right now?
You can sure try.
I mean, it's just a
I'm
hole in it.
I am definitely trying. You can't see me.
You, especially now, you feel as if you are hidden.
How's
Done.
that feel?
Done? There. Yeah, feelings don't mean anything with rolls, so just, FYI.
Really?
Feelings. Feelings. Right?
Space turn.
All right. I don't have anything I can do other than try to move up, so
You can start to see the horse start to rear on the now wasp-infested Rosbob.
he's actually looks like he's about to attack Rosbob.
Yep.
Okay. Can Bay
Good.
climb over this fence?
Sure.
Okay, she's gonna climb over the fence.
Okay.
And then she's gonna go up and attack the horse.
It'll count as difficult terrain.
So
It's double movement.
I have a movement of 30, so as long as it's not more than 15, I should be fine.
Yeah,
It's not. So I should be able to get there, right?
Yep.
So she's gonna attack the horse. We're gonna have horse for dinner.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use my little dagger.
Hits.
Alrighty. And then she can do her. I don't remember. There's that thing that she lets.
You can punch her as a bonus action.
So I can do an unarmed attack as a bonus action.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I'll do.
Nice.
Wow.
Leave my friend alone.
So as Stomp, the gray stallion, is turning around to attempt to crush Rosbob into the railing, you leap off of the top of the fence and ride your dagger down as you stab him and punch him several times in the sides and rear. And he winces quite visibly at one of them. You've clearly caught a kidney or something.
I can only imagine her doing like a Xena cry as she goes.
That's the imagery I'm going for.
Oh my gosh!
That's fine. That's my action. I don't think I can do a whole lot more.
Oh, why do you have to? Why does everybody have to gang up on the horse?
Because it was attacking Rosbob.
Yeah, stupid horse.
I know, but I want to do something, and you guys keep getting in the way.
So
Like you move.
Can't help you.
Stomp
Sorry.
moves forward and
Throw a wasp at him.
rears up to strike Rosbob.
Get off.
Attack.
Go away.
17. Does that hit?
16, so yes.
That is 9 bludgeoning damage.
That's fine. Everything's fine.
Whose turn is it?
And that is the end of the horse's turn.
Okay,
So, Keels.
I have 2 quick questions. So I did remember the last time I cast Arcane Weapon. That lasts an hour. Is it still going?
No.
Okay. Then never mind on that. Second question. The wasps, are these actually like a swarm of insects, or is it like a trap does that make sense? Like, is it like...
Yeah, they're not targetable.
Okay.
I mean, they're just kind of an environmental effect.
Okay, just checking. Okay, then in that case, I am going to creep forward. Let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. I am going to cast Mage Hand, and I am going to slap the horse on the butt. Not in like a damage attempt, but kind of in like a giddy up.
Roll a d20.
Okay.
My God.
Slash roll. So that's a 12.
12.
Yes.
So you bring up your mage hand again. You give the horse a good solid slap on the rump. He does not seem to respond to it, being that he is busy trying to crush Rosbob into the ladder there.
Okay, then that's it. That's all I got.
Gnabaslug, it is your turn.
Okay, what's left?
The horse.
Everything.
Horse is still up. You can still hear dogs barking very loudly now. And there's the sound of a chain dragging on the deck above.
Oh my god.
Okay. So there's something above us. We're on like a boat.
You're in the swamp, and there is the shipwrecked boat that is kind of sitting upright. It's just tall enough that you can't see what's on the deck from where you are.
And it's surrounded by a fence, and you're outside the fence.
Okay. As much as I want to roll dice, I think I'm gonna use my. I think it's a firebolt or whatever my cantrip is, and aim it squarely at the horse. If that requires a roll, I am stealth and should have advantage.
Maybe.
Let me see. Spells.
That's what I did in your world.
Yeah, it requires a roll.
Yep.
Cast is fired.
It should have advantage though. It's not advantage.
Oh, sorry. I'll roll one more time.
Hello.
7.
Wow.
Cast is double fired.
She rolled 8
Everybody
twice.
dies.
So
I roll this way when you're playing against me too, by the way. It's always horrible.
Gnabaslug springs out of a bush and shoots a fireball off, and it kind of just spirals off into the sky. It's almost firework-like, if you were paying attention to it. Anything else?
Well, other than berate Casta, as my bonus action, I will attempt to hide again.
Casta, roll stealth for him.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Rolling thing.
Guys, you can all hide as your bonus action, and I encourage you to do so.
I'm pretty sure I can't.
Every goblin.
Yeah, I think. Well, I already did my bonus action, so no.
What the
What?
fuck is
She rolled an
going
8.
on? She rolled an 8 again. She has rolled 3 straight 8s.
To be fair, there's a different modifier, so that was a 4 and the other ones were 5s.
Yes.
Very different.
So, Ganabadug, you stuff your face back into the bush, but your ass and legs are still hanging out.
You don't know. You stuff
She's
your vocal,
very
you don't know.
She thinks she's hidden. It's okay.
Alright, we are back around to Maury.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna.
This guy probably would have been our best friend till we kill his horse, and then he's gonna
I
hate
got
us.
a question. I got a question about poison spray. It says it can affect up to 2 creatures within 5 feet, but does it have to affect up to 2 creatures within 5 feet?
Depends on how you
Or
aim the arc.
could
Yeah,
if I
it's gonna rely on your aim there, miss.
if I aim it to the far side of the horse so that it doesn't get bay, can I do that?
Can I just kill Rossbaum?
What is the...
That's fine.
The range is 10 feet.
Yeah, so I'd have to move first because I'm about 15 feet away from the horse right now.
Does it say it hits more than one person?
Yeah, it says up to 2 people. Hold
For a
on,
cantrip?
I can't put.
Yeah,
could
there's
put
some
it-
A ones, but this is not correct then.
I could put it in the. I'll put it in the
You drop
in
it
the
in the chat.
chat. Yep.
The
Hold
the
on.
PHB sounds like it's just one creature that you target.
Yeah, it does. I don't see anything about multiple targets here.
Let me see what it says here.
It projects a puff of noxious gas from your palm, and hold on. How do I put it in the chat? Hold
It
on.
says it says the creature must have seen a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I can just open up your...
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to put it in the chat. But it's up to 2 people within a 5-foot radius or 5 foot,
Where,
according to the thing.
I'm looking at it in here. It says you extend your hand to a creature toward a creature you can see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from your palm. The
Where it say 2
creature-
people?
The creature
On
must
the,
succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Over here, when I open it up here, it says description up to 2 creatures within 5 feet.
No, that's
No,
the
that's a
boilerplate
default
text.
description.
Huh?
It's gray.
That's not a
like-
description.
that's just...
It says that you should fill that out.
Okay. All right. I gotcha. Okay, good. So,
It hits one person,
okay, good.
and then 10 feet.
All right, I'm gonna kind of clamber through the hole then in the fence, just so that I can get a little bit closer.
Okay.
And then I am going to take my staff and kind of slam it on the ground and hold out my other hand and cast poison spray at that thing.
Roll an attack. So...
He has to make a Constitution saving throw. I
okay.
think. I don't think
Yes.
it's such an attack.
Yes, he does. So you fire off a puff of gas and it wafts around the front of his face, and you can see him kind of trying to shake his head off and get away from the gas, but it seems like he inhales a good bit of it.
Poor horse.
Oh, that's a shame.
It was just
I
trying
would
see
like
Rossbaum.
to-
This horse feed many goblins.
Okay, so I would like to move back behind the fence and hide as a bonus action.
Roll stealth check.
It would have fed many goblins until we poisoned it.
You don't have to tell the other goblins.
You
That's
feel
true.
very safe and
That's-
secure behind the broken pieces of the fence that you were trying to hide behind. In fact, you pick up one of the pieces of the fence and just try to like hold it up in front of your face. And just like this feeling of like safety and security just washes over you.
Awesome! I'm hitting so good, y'all. I'm so good at this.
You actually see Keeksteeks look over you and like nod reassuringly. You're absolutely sure you're doing a great job.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh man.
All right, Ross Bobs.
Now,
You're
if one
covered
were
in
to drink,
bees.
yeah, that's an everyday thing. If one were to drink a potion, is that an action? What is that?
I believe that. I think it's an action. Hold on. Does the potion say anything about it, or is it general potion rules?
It just says when you drink the potion, after drinking this potion.
The pinned reference sheet from and says what
Why
it
is
is.
Discord blinking at me?
I don't know.
Oh,
Drinking
'cause I
or
don't-
administering a potion takes an action.
Alright. Well, Rosbob's gonna stare down this horse then. Just kind of lean in and stare in his face while he chugs his dragon brew gourd.
Asserting his dominance.
Yeah. And they just make a face at him and then breathe it out in his face. As a bonus action.
Oh no!
So, DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Everyone hears
The
that.
baby.
Yeah, oh yeah. So you are breathing fire on him?
Yes.
Okay. I assume it is targeted?
At a target within 30 feet of you.
Okay. Oh, he's so sad.
So I don't know.
Well, he's being placed on his stomach.
Oh,
Oh,
They
how
don't.
dare you?
Oh.
They don't like that.
Yesterday, the first time we did this, he rolled over and we didn't get it on film.
oh.
Oh.
It was terrifying. Holy crap, he almost did it again.
Dexterity saving throw. He fails it.
So he takes 46,
That's a lot of damage that we just wasted on a horse, guys.
13.
13. So you turn around and you blast this horse dead in the face, carving a little hole through the wasps as you do this. And he rears up and back from you. His mane is on fire, and he's almost kind of blinded, it looks like, just from the sudden fire-breathing goblin.
Rosbob laughs, and I pick up Wasp-Bob and eat it.
Roll
Oh my god.
Also, I spend my entire movement hitting Wasp.
a Constitution saving throw. Rook.
Eating wasps?
You take 1 damage.
It's okay. I got 1 hit point left.
Does she know that that's not his name? He was pissed. Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, I spent my entire movement just hitting wasps.
Alright. So
Stop
that
hitting yourself. Stop
goes up
hitting
to
yourself.
Keeksteeks. You see the horse, who is quite
On fire.
upset, and parts of it are on fire. The mud has kind of shaken loose in the scuffle, and you can see this poor horse's ribs as it's trying to shake off the burning parts of its fur and flesh.
All right. So Keeksteeks is going to take a nice Big breath of fresh air. Ah, don't you just love nature, despite what it did to your face? Wisdom save, DC 13.
DC 13.
How wise is this horse?
I think in general, like
Not very,
all
I'm
monsters
guessing.
in D&D are shitty at wisdom saving throws.
Unless they're
By definition.
some kind of powerful spellcaster thing.
Or
For
a
some
wise
tieflings,
old
though.
owl.
So, I don't know how to describe mocking a horse, so it takes damage.
Looks demoralized.
He just hangs his burning head.
He's definitely in a sorry state.
Still alive?
He is still alive.
Alright, I'm gonna
How
hide
is that?
again.
Alright, so
How is that even possible?
Hey, somebody stealth.
So it's my turn now.
you actually kind of scoot over and hide behind Mori, who's clearly not hidden, but you figure you'll take advantage of the situation by using her as a prop.
Thanks, Mari.
Okay, we're both hidden very well. It'll be okay.
So is it my turn?
It is Baser.
Okay, Bay is gonna sit here and go, shoot, go, shoot, run. Try to
And then she's
intimidate the
gonna hit it
horse
with
into
something?
running away.
She's trying to save this thing.
We're gonna eat this thing.
Maybe. Ross Bob's probably gonna attack it with an attack of opportunity, but that's okay.
Definitely.
I won't feel bad about it.
So, is that your turn?
I'm gonna. Should I roll an intimidation check or what?
Nope.
Or
What you did
persuasion.
is fine.
She's just gonna try to shoo it away and scare it away.
What are you doing, dumbass?
He's not talking to the child.
No. That would be the dog who's trying to climb under his desk for some
I
reason.
know he's up in the corner over there, but sniffing a cable.
So the sorry-looking horse, parts of it still smoldering, is now seeming to be very unsure about trying to take on this many goblins. It actually starts to try to move away, and it's going to use
Don't let him do that.
the disengage action.
Why wouldn't we let it run away?
Oh, Bob's gonna eat it.
Because it's a horse and we're gonna eat it.
That we poisoned.
Listen, we live in a swamp. Everything's poisoned.
You have 1 HP.
He doesn't know that.
I'm gonna set you on fire is what I'm gonna do. Where am I in relationship to these wasps?
The wasps are not targetable.
I am. If you set Ross Bob's on fire, the wasp will definitely die.
Well, if I hit you and with color spray, would I blind the wasps?
There's people before you first.
I don't know that they're that coordinated. They're just pissed and kind of sticking anything in range.
I know.
Don't be nice to the dog. He doesn't deserve it.
So,
Not mean.
I know.
Stomp
He's so
is
mean to the poor
disengaging
puppy.
and moving off to another part of the fenced-in area. He kind of
Get out of
limps off in that direction, not seeming to be very interested in continuing this conflict.
Ross Bob's growls after him.
Keels.
I want to look around on the ground and see if I can find anything useful.
Roll a perception check.
What are you doing to that dog?
Nope.
Just holding him.
There's a
No.
puppy.
Get rid of him.
You find that you're actually missing one of your shoes.
So, I have to ask you a question, Casta.
Yeah.
As a player, how does that feel?
Great, because it is a wonderful story mechanism. My character's unfolding before my eyes. Okay, I start wandering around looking for my shoe.
All right. Gnabadog, it is now your turn.
Okay, and there's no horse.
The horse
He
is
ran
out
off
of
around the
visual
corner.
range from you. There are still wasps buzzing around Rosbob's.
You can definitely chase the horse.
And leave you unset on fire? I would never do that.
I'm not on fire yet.
I'm thinking this over. So do I still hear chains coming from above?
Yep, they're kind of dragging along the deck. You can kind of hear it. They'll drag for a bit, and you'll hear dogs barking, and then it'll pause for a second.
I am going to try to climb up the deck
Okay.
and take a peek at this thing.
Your movement.
So, is anyone else going to do any combat action?
No.
No?
Can we see
Does
the
killing wasps
stairs?
count as
I was
combat?
gonna say, are the wasps still on?
Can I do anything about the wasp? You said they're not targetable.
Yeah. is
No,
it taking
at this
pictures?
point, they've dissipated.
Okay.
Okay.
Rosbob's
I
moves
was gonna
out
say,
of the
because
air, and
otherwise
they all
Bay
kind of-
would
they
go
all kind of
slap
fly
at
away.
him to get rid of him.
Everybody slaps Rosbob.
I slap everybody back.
Everyone spit on Rosbob. That'll
I know,
help him feel better. Everyone spit on him.
I hear if you pee on them, it stops singing.
That's a jellyfish.
Oh, yeah, right.
I mean, have you ever tried with a wasp?
You could be on the cusp of a great discovery.
You know, if we pee on you, he's gonna make you roll like a con check.
That's okay. I'm good at this.
Name of the game
And
is...
he would probably make the female goblins roll some type of acrobatics or athletics checks to pull it off.
All right.
I know, I'm
Ooh,
making
it's
terrible
so
goblin
mad.
humor.
I know, that poor baby.
Quit
He's been
pinching him.
gassy today. Oh, and we just set him on his stomach for 5 minutes. He was not a fan of being on his stomach.
Yeah. I could take
I mean-
that too.
For the nature of narrative, I would say Rosbach was trying to chase the horse.
This
Okay.
1 HP goblin splitting the party.
All right.
He said his goal was to die
So-
today.
Rosbob
Yeah, then.
is off chasing the horse, but the horse is faster than Rosbob, so it kind of just trots ahead at a safe distance.
Listen, Casta. This is what you did with the Revenant too. Don't
Also,
worry, guys. It's
There's
really
water
fast.
here, so Rosbach would get about here and then turn back.
Okay.
There's
Maybe
much
the
too much water over there.
Trying to stealth around the boat, just scope things out.
Have I done
I'm
my
gonna
shoes?
climb. I'm
You have
climbing
time to-
the deck.
You want to climb up
Oh,
the
he's
deck.
so mad.
I want to climb up and peek over the edge of the deck and see what
Oh.
the noise is.
I want to continue up the staircase.
Okay. So,
Oh, there's a staircase?
Yes.
What the hell? I'm going up the stairs. I don't have athletics or climbing. What am I thinking?
Alright. So, Rosbob and Gnabslug.
That does.
Yeah, that's what it said.
No, it's gonna have a slug. I was renamed. It was fairly
Oh,
done.
that's right.
Yes.
Climb up to the top of the stairs, and you immediately see two dogs chained
Getting
to
color
each
sprayed in the
mast.
face at some.
Chained to each mast that immediately dive at you.
But they're chained, right?
They are. So both dogs are. So the closest dog stops just short of Rosbob, and is just barely unable to reach him. The second one
I punch it.
He's trying to suicide by dog.
Actually. I breathe
Just-
fire on it.
You breathe fire on it?
Yeah.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
You're gonna waste your potion?
He already has used it. Because
I can use it 3 times.
Roll. Or I guess I roll a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, DC 13.
So the dog, not expecting you to belch fire into its face, catches a face full of dragon's gourd breath. Go on and roll damage.
I'm so sorry about this, guys. I might
Oh, you're
I
absolutely
might
fine.
actually go so you don't have to hear this.
Oh,
you're fine.
You
Not
You're
bothering me.
fine.
So, you breathe fire and you immediately consume the entirety of this dog with a massive breath of fire.
We're eating great tonight, guys. We're having Korean.
They stare it down until it's not moving anymore.
The dog yelps and tries to jump back, but isn't fast enough, and just kind of limps and falls over onto its side, where it just kind of sizzles quietly.
You make a dog dying noise, Cag. It's DM rules.
Pass. It is aggressive enough that the dog in the back immediately silences and decides that you're not worth bothering.
Awesome.
And he slinks off.
Tame it, Tab. It's your new mount.
How big is it?
It's a medium creature, so you could probably wreck it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As long as it doesn't realize you can no longer spit fire, you'll have a loyal companion.
He
I still
can
can.
do it one more time.
He's gonna save it for like a decade while he has this dog, just in case.
So you can see that the main deck of the shipwreck is cluttered with natural and artificial objects, almost as if someone had tried to decorate it. There's these thick swaths of leafy vines and little green patches of shiny algae and moss. You can see that there's a central cabin that has a wide edge, and it's kind of it kind of sets up a walkway along the edge of the ship.
Doing this.
So
You can see down below where you would access the main cabin, there's quite a few skulls down there. A mix of rodents and birds and goblin skulls. And that's where you see the smoke rising from. What were you going to say?
okay. So you said there's a central cabin and a walkway. I don't even understand the walkway.
Wait, say that again?
Okay, so you said there's a central cabin.
Central cabin is beneath this area.
Oh, okay. Okay. And you said
There's an entrance here.
okay. Okay. And you said that the top is decorated with a mixture of natural and artificial items. Artificial meaning like knickknacks, like humanoid creation, or
Yes, it's like pottery and shells and
okay.
Well,
so
shells
kind
are
of like
natural.
plastic.
skulls hung up. Well, yes, but the shells are arranged in such a way that
Leah's onto my confusion. okay, but just like knick-knacky.
yeah, it's just garbage.
Okay. Okay.
So it's a garbage ship.
Yeah, garbage.
Is there a mast?
Yes, there are two.
There are 3 masts.
There are 2 masts. Roll a perception
You
check.
said there were 3 earlier.
Whatever. There's 3.
It changed.
This picture only has 2.
Well, he said 3 earlier, so
I'm
Then I
gonna
lied to
remain
you.
like 30 feet behind everybody else.
Leah, let me tell you a secret art of playing D&D.
what's that?
Don't piss off the dungeon master.
Well, I mean, you know, if we die, we die. It's no big deal.
Oh,
Also,
we're gonna die. But
I'm
he
not
can-
stressed about Keg.
Oh, you're fucked.
If it was Casta, I'd be a little more stressed.
Cag, say the word. She's getting color sprayed, and then you roll to set her on fire.
No, it's okay. I've gotten you guys closer to death than we've ever been with our party, so I'm pleased with that.
I don't know. Dabby
Well, I
got
heard
pretty
that
close to
challenge.
death trying to follow that revenant.
Well,
Okay.
self-imposed permadeath. Okay, so there are two masts, and you can kind of see that there's two platforms up at the top.
Oh, that was a big. Yeah, good job, kid.
So at the top of the masts, like crow's nesty.
Yes.
So Rosbob's got turned to Keeks. Go fireworks.
Eat it from your mouth.
Oh,
Don't
different.
make them waste it.
Ah.
I'm gonna say that. What she say?
Can I see, is there like a fence surrounding the crow's nest? Can we see anything else about the platforms?
It's an open platform. There's no edges to it. There's definitely a lot of moss and there's some ropes hanging across between the crow's nests and ropes that hang down. Some along the mast, some that go out to the actual deck of the ship. The tie downs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take you back.
So is there anything around the ship?
When you say around the ship, you mean on the ground around the ship?
Yeah, Bay was just gonna circle the ship and then go up.
You see kind of a swampy area out back. There's trees and bushes. There's nothing particularly notable.
Except the horse.
Except a horse that is doing its best to stay away from all of you.
And Bay will stay away from it.
Can I use Mage Hand and how high? Yeah, they're not more than 30 feet high, right?
It's about. Oh man.
Well, I guess they could be more than 30 feet high. Never mind.
I was gonna say it's about 60 feet up.
Okay, never mind. I guess what I was ultimately getting at is if I could cast Mage Hand and just kind of tug lightly at the ropes to see if it did anything. Any that I might be able to reach. Kind of like trap testing.
Yeah.
She wants to feel up the boat with her magic.
I'm gonna kind of clamber through the fence and head up the stairs as well, since Bay has decided to venture into the boat.
Really, the intention is if I tug on this, is it gonna pull a mast down on top of people?
Oh.
Does that make sense?
I mean, there's enough ropes that are hanging down that are actually fastened to the ship itself that you can try that. Yes.
Okay, so I would like to try that with Mage Hand, please. And see if anything happens. Do I roll something?
No, nothing happens.
Okay.
He didn't prepare for that. I would like to peek down into the hold and give it a nice long look-see.
So where you are standing on top of an elevated platform at the front of the ship bow. There are stairs that go down that kind of put you on the main deck.
The poop deck. Okay.
And then there's another set of stairs that leads you down to a lower deck where you can kind of see the bird and goblin skulls. It looks like you should be able to gain access to the part of the ship you're standing on top of, but you can't see a door from where you're at.
Okay, let's think through this, guys. I'm gonna take the first staircase down carefully. Can I do a stealth check to try to do this sneaky?
Sure.
Apparently, I'm gonna roll an 8, but
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we even bother rolling it?
Alright, that's Rosbov. Hold on.
that would be a really cool wild magic. For the rest of the session, all your dice rolls are 10.
17!
There you go.
Hey!
Hey!
I am one with the shadows. I'm solid snake slug.
Good
I
night,
put on a cardboard box,
no one
and the
can
cardboard
see
box goes down the stairs slowly.
you. So you climb down the stairs, and you can actually see behind you. There's just to the south of the stairs you came down. There is a door that goes into the small room. The So the platform you were standing on, I'm describing this because I know you can't see the screen, was about 15 foot by 15 foot. So it's not a very large room by anyone's standards, but you can gain access to it from here. There's a closed door there.
Wait, okay, so hold on. So we are on a platform, and this goes down to a platform below it, but it's still like open air, right? There's
Yes.
no roof there.
All this is open air.
And then this goes down to another one so it's like staircases
Yes,
of
it's
platforms.
tiered. There's 3 tiers. You're standing on the tallest of the tiers.
Okay. And then when you get to the bottom, you said that is where Gnabaslog sees a door that leads to some kind of internal.
So where he's standing right now,
Okay, he's right there. Okay.
you can see a door right here.
Okay. I'm caught up now.
I mean, unless somebody would stop Rosbob, he'd go down there too.
Is
Who would
Rosbob
stop
stealthy?
Rosbob? Second best goblin.
I don't think Rosbob has stealthed ever.
Only Tab
Great.
They will
would-
try to
would-
stealth after them.
Yeah, only Tab would take a race that gets hide as a bonus action and not be proficient in stealth.
Go on a roll stealth check.
Me too?
I mean, are you stealthy?
No. I mean, you just go normally.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna follow Bay, and I'm also gonna attempt to stealth.
Don't worry, Tab's just trying to die, guys.
I mean, somebody
Okay.
could tell him to be quiet, but
So,
Keep-
Would require intelligence.
Sing at
and
him to be
law.
Yeah.
so the group moves along quietly.
Not
Kessa,
me. I'm still 30 feet behind.
are you like behind the fence still?
Oh no, I shouldn't be. I'm like seriously like 30 feet behind. Like I wait for them to go and I stop and listen, and then I kind of move along. I guess I should also check.
Yeah, the real thing is Keels is actually fishing instead of contributing.
100%. I'm still looking for my shoe. Okay.
This is Sea of Thieves. He's made Sea of Thieves.
Keels just walked around the boat and accidentally found like 5,000 gold somewhere. He's looking around.
You know, we give her a bunch of shit about fishing and Sea of Thieves, but she actually makes more money than we do.
That's not true. Only sometimes.
So a lot of you sneak around very quietly. You are as if you were a highly trained group of assassins moving through the deck of this ship. There's
Except
no
for Rosbob's.
creaking. You can't hear anything except the clop, 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 clop of Rosbob going down the stairs. You're 100% sure that no one knows you're here.
Except him. That's okay. He's our bait.
So, some of you are standing on the main deck with a door to the small room to your west facing you, and you can see that there's all the rigging that goes with the mast that goes upward, and you can see up to the kind of the north part of the ship. The stairs that lead down to the lowest deck.
Did I see this dog over here when
Yes.
we came in? Rosbob's gonna go over to the edge right
The
there. and
Rosbob-
stare down that dog.
You know the dog ran away from us because you breathed fire and killed the
Yeah.
other dog.
Make sure he doesn't get ideas.
The dog is doing its best to face away from the group and be as small as possible behind the mast there.
I like how this campaign is the animal cruelty campaign.
We cause psychological damage to that dog that goes far beyond simply breathing fire in its face, except for the part where it isn't dead.
Yeah, but that's not psychological damage.
That's fire damage. It's a little more efficient.
It doesn't take 10 years to set in.
He's got an exact figure of time for that, guys.
It's how long I have till my kids realize how fucked up they are.
Oh. Well, they're your kids. I mean,
It's part of the bargain.
Somehow
So,
I
what
think
did
they
you
got the
get
short
from the
end of.
devil, Casta? What did you get from the devil?
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Not
you
enough.
could have this, or you could not have been born.
Well, shit.
Okay, so Ross Bob on that lower deck staring down the dog. Can he see any doors or anything?
If he can't see where the door is, he can kind of see a path through the assortment of bones and skulls.
Oh, this. Okay, so that's the one that's like covered and littered in like.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so wait, so there is or is not a door? Oh wait, and there's a path there. Or
There's a
something?
door here. There's a door here.
Okay, I apologize. I'm trying to keep up my promise. I blame the map, not you. Okay. Yeah, I'm still hanging back. Good luck, guys.
So here you are on the main deck of the ship.
I'm
I
staring
notice
at the
that door
dog.
now that I'm down there.
You
Well, he's
can't-
staring at the dog. I'm just gonna open this door.
This door here. So
No.
Wow.
Please don't kill this goblin bard. Let the rest of us die, including this gnome imposter. But let the bard live.
Including the gnome imposter.
Inside. What was your stealth roll? Wait, did you legitimately say hello?
That's what he said.
No.
He's gonna change his mind about that since you.
How far down is it from this upper deck to the lower deck, to this middle deck?
Each tier is about 6 or 7 feet in difference in terms of.
Can I jump it
Oh yeah, for sure.
since the stairs are busy?
I will remind you that some of you have that lets you climb vertical surfaces.
I don't know if I have that or not, but if I
She
do, I
has-
want
I
to do
thi-
it.
You have one?
of those shoot.
You can take one step above vertical
So
surface.
she could probably stick to it, but not much else.
You can like jump up, take a step, and backflip off it.
Bay will give the other shoe to what's her name?
Mari.
Ari.
Maury.
Maury.
Mari, sorry.
And then she's gonna try to climb down the wall to get to on
Okay.
her own.
Okay, I'm gonna put the sticky shoes on.
So I need to make an acrobatics check or
It's not. You're not under duress. It's fine. You
Okay.
take a little hop
I
down.
plus 6 acrobatics anyway, so
Okay, you're fine. So, Keeksteeks, the room you look into is a blood-spattered chamber of horror. There's dead rodents, snakes, and birds that have been nailed, tied, or hung along the walls. At the far end of the room, you can see a large cauldron that's bubbling over an iron stove.
I vote we let Ross Bob go in. He's got this, guys.
And you can see
cross pop dinner.
You can see a bloody burlap sack on the floor next to the stove. At the center of the room, there's a small table that's surrounded by chairs that have what you can only imagine are decorations. It's an entire family of skeletal goblins, but in order to keep them upright, their bones have all been tied and bound together so that they don't fall apart.
This got dark fast.
Wow. Is Keeksteeks telling us about this as he's
Roll a
looking
perception
into
check.
the door?
Roll a perception.
Mm-hmm.
I am proficient. Yeah!
Guys, this one shot served its purpose. Felix saw something for the first time in his life.
So, over the bubbling of the stove, despite it being very, very dark, especially as you transition from the outside light to just the very faint light coming out from around the edges of the metal stove, you can hear this very deep breathing coming from somewhere in the room. You can't see what it is or where it's coming from, but it's barely distinct from the rest of the sounds of the swamp coming from around you.
No.
Keeksteaks is going to very gently close the door and
Brave Sir Robin ran away.
say very, very quietly, he's going to whisper, "No fireworks, keep go." And he's going to start heading this way.
Oh, he's the hero we all need and deserve.
Walking towards the other stairs. He's just walking, not saying a word, but keeping his finger over his lips, like quiet, 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 quiet.
Okay, I'm gonna follow Keeksteaks quietly. Do I have to roll stealth again?
No,
Or Okay. I'm gonna follow Keeksteaks very quietly. Quiet. As he says to do.
So you're moving quiet to the other set of stairs. And then...
Going down them.
I'm just gonna follow Keeksteaks like I normally follow Bay.
We'll be fine.
He's gonna
Ross Bob
jump
had a
down
staring
here, too.
contest.
Rossbob's gonna go down there too when people start going down there.
You're all heading down?
I'm gonna be on the middle deck now. Leaning against that door. Does it open in or out?
Wow.
Does that door
Feels
open in or
brave.
out? Zach,
Huh?
does that door open in or out?
That door opens out.
Okay, then I'm gonna be leaning against it while I watch them go down.
Oh, the door up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it opens in, that's okay.
No. So you have to forgive my tokens here. So, are you guys opening the lowest door?
Yes.
Yeah?
Can I check it for traps? How would you do that?
Roll investigation.
That's overrated.
No,
Shotgun traps overrated. You'll notice them when you trip them.
The only way to be guaranteed that you'll find them.
Is to trip them. There you go.
You don't see anything suspicious about the door. It's actually kind of rickety. It looks like it's been repaired several times. So I don't think it would hold well if anything were to happen to it.
They will rip it off.
Oh Lord.
Seriously?
Yeah, what the heck?
Make a strength check.
Everybody's like, Ross Bob had the right idea. Let's die before we finish.
They will
How's that door going?
take it and go, ow, 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 ow.
So you grab on the handle.
Wow, she rolled a 3, says.
Wait, for me to do what?
No,
No,
she's trying to yank the door off its hinges.
And she rolled a 3.
And you begin to pull on it with all of your goblin might. I mean, so far, you've been kicking the shit out of creatures like twice the size of you. So, you're feeling good about this. In fact, you feel the best about this that you've ever felt about ripping a door off its hinges. So you take that handle, and you pull with all of your might, and it goes... So you kind of look around, and you try again, and you pull again, and you're... The door is clearly locked, but you can kind of hear rustling inside. There's something large.
Rossbob goes up and pushes her aside.
You hear something large moving behind the door, and there's kind of a faint glow coming from behind it, and you can kind of see where a shadow has crossed in front of the door.
Oh no.
It's Ross Bob's turn.
So Rossbob just kind of starts standing in front of the door and kind of slaps his a couple of times.
Slaps the
Yeah.
door?
No, his face.
Okay.
And
Super
then
excited.
go into a rage and just kind of tackled straight through the door.
All right, roll strength check with advantage.
The strength.
Okay. So, you begin to slap yourself on the face and prepare yourself to knock down doors as you always do. And you crash through the door and end up splinters blasting into the room in a kind of like smoky, damp cabin area. It kind of smells like a fabulous mix of swamp and sweat.
Well, nailing skeletons takes a lot of effort, guys.
Those of you that can see in, you can see there's a thick layer of mud on the floor, and there's kind of this like oily looking fungus growing on the walls. As Rossbop crashed through the door, he kind of knocked aside these hanging like goblin bone and animal part fetishes that are kind of tied together with sinew and vines. And you can see a very large nest off to the right of the room that's kind of made of like rags and sticks and mud. And in the back of the room, past a very large shadowy object and a humanoid figure, you can see this kind of glistening red chest draws your eye immediately. Let's see, those of you that are here. Here, gonna move you
Where are we going? Ah!
down here.
Oh, there's stuff down here.
Red means fireworks.
Does it?
I don't know.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
Where is everybody?
we went way down there. There's more to this map, apparently.
Where did we go?
There is?
We're at the bottom
The ma-
left.
Main deck.
Oh, well, move me too.
Oh.
No, you stay behind.
No, I'm coming too. Move me too.
Where are you?
Cool. I didn't know that was there.
I'm actually staying behind.
Like a mage hand something?
Nope. Like, if they actually go inside, then I would probably, like, creep closer to the deck, but I'm seriously staying like 30 feet behind.
So,
I can't see anything.
directly in front of you, once you kind of blink away, once your eyes adjust between the light outside and the darkness inside, you see a massive toad blinking one eyelid at you as you walk in, and in the back.
I rush it.
You lost your attempt at surprise, I think.
I don't care.
And behind, you can kind of see a goblin with filed down teeth and a mouth that's maybe a little too wide, even by goblin standards. And
Guys, this is a hobgoblin pretending to be a goblin.
she's wearing these rags and bits of stained cloth. It almost seems like it's intentionally made out of as many pieces of clothing as possible. Almost as if she's taking them from somewhere and
Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibe, guys.
and on her head is a pointed, floppy hat. She seems quite ready for you as you enter, and curls a long finger at you and says, "Lord Longtongue, eat them."
I go, ah!
I don't want to be.
Initiative.
I'm too cute.
You need a reroll.
I'm too cute, she says.
My Ross Bomb!
No fireworks. I'm not rolling yet, just to be fair.
Man, my initiative rolls are trash.
Good.
Ooh, do I get to roll initiative?
Oh,
Yes.
I will go
My
to-
initiative rolls are the bomb tonight.
I really I don't know how much longer I can keep this thing quiet, so I want to make a magic roll here and set something
Well-
on fire.
Was that for Casta or for Sesnig?
That was for Saz. I'm like over here, so I don't.
Your first initiative says.
Oh yeah, what am I staring down, and how far away is it?
It's a giant toad,
Never
and
mind,
it's
so I'll
about
select it.
Yeah, it's
30
like
feet away from you.
You're like 20 feet
What
away.
What's the range on color spray, Cag?
I
This
don't know.
thing's about to get blinded.
I'll do it.
If it follows the standard of most spells, it's gonna be like 700 feet.
15-foot cone.
15-foot cone. I don't even have to move that far. Get me into range and spray that bitch in the face. That's right, James. He just cooed at me because I'm doing something stupid.
Aww.
So
So you can get in the doorway behind me. Well, you can get all of them.
Hey, if you can't see the color spray, you're not affected by it. So if I color spray the back of your head, you're good.
it's definitely a 15-foot cone.
Okay, make it happen.
Oh shit! All right, here we go.
Boop, boop, boop.
I'm buying.
Ganabadug is moving there. 15-foot cone. So
So what-
Casta, go on and roll a 6d10.
And get that wild magic dice ready, Cag.
Yep. Oh, that's happening.
4.
So 34 hit points worth of creatures are
Well,
affected, starting
I
by
have-
the lowest hit
I
point
have
creature.
one.
I totally just blinded Tab.
No, he's got his back to you, so
It's a spray.
It's a spray.
It's a spray. It's
Yeah,
gonna affect
it's
him.
got
Yeah.
it.
He wants to die. I'm gonna facilitate it. I'm a good group mate.
So 34, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
If I had hit the party, we would all be infected.
so what does it do? Where the hell is this?
What did you roll?
So each creature affected by the spell is blinded until the spell ends. Okay. So for one round, Tab is blind.
So I assume if the toad has more than 33,
Yep.
he's not affected.
Correct.
Oh, that thing's got a shit ton of hit points. Hopefully something good's about to happen. Let me know here, Cag. Get the table.
All right. So Casta, go on and roll a d100, please.
Wow, that's long.
See what the hell?
This thing's got a shit ton of hit
10.
points, guys.
You cast Magic Missile as a 5th level spell.
I'm targeting the big ugly thing that's out. Wild magic is
hell.
awesome.
All right,
Okay,
hold on. Does
so-
it even have magic missile?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
No, I
It's
know,
wild
but
magic.
I'm gonna add it real quick so that he can
So you roll. Let's see.
magic missile.
3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, 5, 6. You roll 7d4.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, hey, it's wild
74
magic.
plus 7.
7d4 plus 7.
Casta, go on and roll 7d4 plus 7.
It's possible.
That's
she
right,
could-
right? It's 6. No. So you roll 3,
Wait,
then
hold on. He gets 1d4. plus
he gets
an
3.
additional-
Yes, casting the spell is 3. Then it's 1 more every level over 1. So
He rolls really good.
Okay.
yeah, so it'd be 7.
7d4 plus 7.
That's 29.
So, Jesus.
I
This is
got one more
amazing.
first level spell cast, guys. I can kill it or us. We can-
Ganabadug,
There is no in between.
You also get your advantage back now.
Ganabadug fans his hand out and color sprays out, blinding his goblin friend just in front of him. The toad looks more confused than anything else, but all of a sudden he just he's consumed by this sneezing fit. And he keeps going, and every sneeze, a magic missile fires out from his nostril, and
Are they
nails
slug shaped? They're slug.
and nails this giant toad in the face and sides repeatedly. Everyone just kind of stops and watches because this is so bizarre. And
I mean, for me, it's just Tuesday.
so,
Life is a wild magic sorcerer. This shit just happens. You can't predict it.
this continues until the toad is quite literally backed up against the central mast in the room, and almost trying to crawl away from this sneezing goblin. It looks incredibly wounded.
It had
Is it my turn?
one too many hit points to be blind, didn't it?
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, actually,
what-
bonus action. I'm gonna try to hide.
Okay.
You wanna move back and hide?
Yeah. Cast a roll stealth for him.
Oh, sorry.
What are you coloring, Casta?
Adult coloring sheets. I did that one. Now moving on to an elephanty one.
I know.
You using markers or color pencils?
Colored pencils. I was using markers, but they
Yes.
were bleeding too much. I didn't like it.
As far as
Yeah.
beneficial thing on this chart, that's probably the most beneficial.
You just managed to get the one thing that wasn't complete garbage.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of them, like you grow.
Some of them you turn into a potted plant. Some of them,
Yeah.
everything that you touch that's combustible, like this boat catches on fire.
Jesus.
I am only playing wild magic sorcerer from now on.
I got a 6 on stealth, so at least we rolled well where it counted.
Yeah, hey, that 10 worked out for me. I'm not going to
He
complain.
tries to move behind the mast and hide, but he's too busy going, yes, 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 yes.
He's tutored a few times.
All right, we have Maury up next.
Okay. So I am going to kind of shift around here just a little bit, just so that I can get a good clean shot. And I'm going to hold out my staff and cast Ray of Frost.
At the
Toad.
toad.
I think you would have had a better shot
14.
up by the mast. Maybe not.
14.
The 14 misses.
Whoa. Okay. Well then, as my
Good thing magic missile can't miss.
Wait, hold on. Nope, that hits. Sorry, excuse me.
okay, good. Thank God. Okay.
He was converting
5.
from Thaco.
Yeah.
5.
5 damage. All right. So this poor toad who had no idea what was about to happen is now blasted directly in the face with a cone of cold, and he tries to shake it off, but he's got a good chunk of his lip now that is frozen solid, and he's trying to use his tongue to thaw it, but he is increasingly in a state of panic now as he tries to climb his mast into his giant nest that he has behind him.
Oh. It's small.
But
I don't understand the architecture of the ship that it doesn't matter. Just keep going.
it's 3 levels.
Oh my gosh! Then if we're underway, is there a mast?
It goes all the way down. It doesn't just sit on the deck.
That's a good point.
It would just
That's
fall.
sort of a great pirate.
They didn't nail it down to the top and it's good, guys.
That's sort of a great pirate, guys.
To be fair, that's why they didn't see thieves.
There's
That
a mast
is
under
fair.
deck. Anyway.
I never noticed that. Wow, that's gonna bother me.
See?
Okay. Bay, is that you? You done?
No,
Sure.
and it's me.
It
And
wasn't
me.
what I'm gonna do as a bonus action, I'm gonna attempt to hide under these stairs.
Do it.
There's too much hiding going on.
Says the guy in melee range with
20.
one hit.
20.
You
Yeah.
actually managed to squeeze yourself underneath the stairs into the darker portions of the ship. You feel very secure. Almost as secure as when you were sitting behind that fence line.
Oh, wow. But I'm actually secure this time.
Keeks.
Okay, I have a couple of questions.
Sure.
And were you serious about having
Tab.
more bardic inspiration?
Tab, you are 100% in charge of my character. Please
Okay.
please use that last spell slot and make it fantastic.
Did Casta actually get fired?
Wait,
You can do the rolls, but you're going to use me to commit suicide.
Okay. Don't worry,
Yeah,
that's gonna happen. That's not gonna need help.
Guys, that magic missile may be the highlight of my D&D. That's better than Felix's perception roll. Because it pissed Cag off. He's like, this is a boss fight.
Of all the things to get.
See you guys next
before
time.
Seth leaves, before he leaves
good
really
night.
quick, can I inspire him?
Yes.
Good night, yes.
Yes.
Oh, please.
I've been kind of dying to use this one, so
Yeah, so you get free inspiration if you can keep singing. Because you inspire me.
Homebrew rules.
Leah, this is why you don't
All
piss
right.
off the DM.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Nab a slug. Will you do the dang skill, yo? Firebolt and paint can very, very frightening me.
I'm inspired. I'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Thanks for coming.
Good night, says.
Amazing.
okay.
He gets
That was
inspiration.
amazing.
So the
That was
second
amazing.
question: can I fit past Ross Bob into this doorway here?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna squeeze by him. I'm gonna whip out my rapier and just stab this thing.
Whoa. PG. Do it. That hits. So you dart into the shadows just as Gandabadug scurries off to hide behind the mass after his sneezing fit, trying to clear his nose. You lunge forward and you stab the toad directly in the throat. You kind of hear him gasping for air now. If you were ever able to predict the death of a creature, it is soon for this one.
Yeah, like if I had have rolled slightly better than a 1 on a 1d8, he would have been
Yeah.
dead.
That's entirely possible, yes. I
I was kind of counting on him dying here. Now I'm in close range to him.
Don't worry.
He's wheezing quietly now.
Base got you.
He'll die before it's his turn.
Bay.
All right, Bay's gonna move in.
Really didn't expect anyone to do 3 and
Let's see, how far
29
can she
damage in a
move?
round.
Because you were like, I've done better than the DM and the other campaign. Yeah.
Careful, I
Keep
can
this-
still murder you with
keep
the other
this
person.
boss
in the room.
fight. You just think it's a boss.
If Bay's there, she's not gonna get an she can attack either one, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. She'll move there, and then she will go ahead and try to take care of the frog.
Okay, roll the hit.
So let me get my sheet. She'll do her attack. Dang. Probably misses.
And that just barely hits.
Wow.
You don't even need to roll damage.
Okay.
So you dart into the room and kind of run alongside the wall, and as Keeks pulls his rapier back out of the frog's throat, you run up and hamstring the creature, and it clearly cannot take any more and just kind of collapses in this exhausted, muddy heap.
And then my second one, I want to do an unarmed strike. The wench.
That's supposed to be a goblin token. Stop judging me.
Whatever.
That hits. The fuck is with your rolls tonight?
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah.
So she'll slash with her thing and then turn around with her other hand and whack her right in the face.
So, after you hamstring the creature, you kind of put one foot on it and bounce, like push off and fly at Vorka, nailing her right in the face with your free fist. She kind of seems disheveled and like pulls her hat back on. But it was a very solid hit. There's actually blood running down from under her nostrils now.
Yes.
And your turn?
Yep.
Rosbobs.
So Rosbobs can't see anything.
Rosbobs is blind.
So he's
But
gonna
he can hear a good solid thunk in front of him.
scramble over the, I assume, dead frog there in front of him.
So Rosbob goes blind. He doesn't understand why after he crashed. He's in a rage. And hears all of he actually can feel the pressure of missiles flying by his head. He's not quite sure what it is. He kind of gets shoved around a little bit as people worm by him. And all of a sudden he hears a crash as the giant toad in front of him falls to the ground. But again, he sees none of this. So I would imagine he's fairly confused in his rage, his blind rage.
I mean,
Straight ahead, Rosbob!
just give a kick to the frog and see if it's there, as you then kind of climb over him,
Okay.
and then
The frog
Leap
counts
from
as
the-
difficult terrain.
leaps from the back of the frog just towards where he saw the other one. He just kind of hit somewhere randomly with a great axe in the air on the way.
Oh boy.
So I'm going to let you move here. We're going to pretend that mass isn't there. And I'm going to let you roll a 1d2. Well, hold on. Is that... I think traditionally you should just get disadvantage on the attack.
Blinded, you have disadvantage on attack rolls,
Let's
and
do that.
I can't do any ability checks that requires sight.
So let's
Whatever that
just do a regular roll. I won't make you accidentally hit your friend. Unless you roll a 1. If you roll a 1, you're totally fucked.
10.
Okay. You kind of clamber over top of the toad, and you actually fall down several times while doing this. But eventually, you get around to where Vorka is, and you just kind of swing wildly. Bay, you can kind of see this, and you can tell that he's not even looking in the right direction. He's actually swinging off to the north. But it's up to you to tell him or not.
Can I do that now, or do I have to wait till my turn?
No, you can tell him that. It's a free action.
Okay, well, she'll say, turn to your left.
Oh,
You're assuming that he knows what his left or his right is.
Well, we're hoping.
Rosbop spins 180 to the left.
No, not at me. That's right. A little.
Spins back a little and uses a bonus action to breathe fire.
I would like to remind everyone I am 30 feet behind the group.
I run the line of like, how terrible of a person am I?
I don't know what that hits, but he's breathing fire.
Roll a
Where is that chest?
roll a 1d6. You motherfucker. Alright. It's a deck saving throw?
Yeah.
Man! It hits.
Well, it hits. It takes half damage if he saves, anyways.
Y'all are the worst.
Did we kill it?
So, the
We're the
blind,
best group ever.
raging goblin, after climbing over, swinging completely in the wrong direction, doing the hokey pokey, blasts Vorka in the face with his final dragon breath. And she actually kind of backs up and slumps against a piece of furniture, breathing very heavily. She is within inches of her life.
It's almost as if balancing for 6 players isn't that
All right,
easy.
all right. You know what? All right, I talked
Five.
shit. I deserve this.
Because somebody is standing 30 feet back.
I deserve this. I talked shit about trying to kill the party, and you know what? I deserve this. I accept it. All right.
You only ever die on accident from like a weasel, never when you think.
All right. Are you
Whose
still
turn is
holding
it?
that door up there?
No, I moved
Marcus.
down. I moved over to the stairs. Well, it depends. I said if everybody went into the room, then I'd move over to the stairs. But it looks like some people are still on the deck.
You start hearing
Yeah.
something slamming bodily against that door
Okay, that
upstairs.
I'm leaning against.
This is when Kage inserts new creatures to kill us with.
No, it's there. You can actually see it right now.
The camera's like right here. I guess I should be in front of it.
Your turn? Is that your turn?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right.
I can't tell that. I mean, not that I know what it is anyway.
You should probably move down to the ones on the bottom here, Casta. Be a lot easier for you to see things.
Context of where you are. If you move
Yeah.
to the middle one, you can kind of see what's going on.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I'll just stick my person where they... If I put them in front of that room on the middle one, would that be an accurate representation?
What?
I'm asking, where
Yeah.
on these lower ones should I put my character to put her being in front of the door?
Yeah.
I guess like right in front of the 5, kind of?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
This is fine.
Sorry. I haven't had a chance to look at her abilities because everyone has been
Killed her.
doing stuff. DC 12 Constitution save.
On who?
Both.
Everyone.
Everyone in melee range.
So,
I wouldn't have disadvantage on that because I'm blinded.
Yeah.
What are we doing
Okay.
now?
You're doing a concept.
Oh.
Oh, because I'm hidden under the stairs, though I don't have to, right?
You're not
it's
in
the people
melee
in
range.
range. Okay, so you both take
I got this.
5 damage.
I'm dead.
Y'all, this smells amazing.
What is it?
If you don't have it, you need to get it. It
It's
smells
bum bum
amazing.
cream.
Is it for your bum bum?
It's
How do you
a
smell
body
it if it's
cream.
on your bum bum?
It's a body cream, but I
You don't
use
smell
it
your
on my
bum-bum?
hands.
I can't smell my bum bum. I guess if I put it on someone else's bum bum.
But it smells so good. I got.
Conversation.
Oh my god.
Cass like, it's not my bum bum.
Wow.
I don't know whose
Oh
bum
my
bum he's
goodness.
smelling.
I'm proficient in thieves' tools. I didn't even know. That's just good to
You're the
know.
worst. Alright, so you both take 5 damage, and you are not shoved.
I'm dead.
I'm not.
Oh dear.
I have 4 health left.
So Vorka kind of pushes herself to her feet and slams her staff into the floor, causing a shockwave to ripple out from her. You can feel you can kind of resist the wave as it tries to force you back in the cabin, but the vibrations of electricity run up your legs, and Rosbob, it's too much. I would say your vision goes black, but it was already there.
My vision goes red.
Yes. You lose consciousness immediately.
Rospa is very mad about this.
Rosbob is unconscious and therefore can't be mad.
He's pissed about being unconscious.
Rosbob is the best. This is the best character.
That is it for Vorka.
All right, it's gonna have a slug.
Okay, well, hold on. Since we have done a full round, but I'm not on the initiative roll, can I take an action by sending a message?
Yes. Do you want to just take last initiative?
Yeah, is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm still going to be in front of my thing. But I am going to send a message down to Keeks Deeks, and I'm going to just say, the thing in the other room is angry. It's going to eat us. You can reply to this message.
Coming shortly, dear.
I'm just going to keep trying to hold the door with my little goblin body. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
It's time for Ganaba Slug.
Okay. So, I have a dilemma.
Do you
So
actually kill everyone?
I promised we would use up these things, but I have to use this Tides of Chaos to actually roll on this table, which means I use it for advantage on something, and these spells do not require advantage.
No. Once he uses the Tides of Chaos, he can only use it until he has a long rest.
No, he gets it back when he rolls on the Wild Magic table.
Are you sure?
Yes. Anytime before you regain the use of this feature, the DM can have you roll in Wild Magic Search table immediately after cast a spell of first level or higher.
I
You
see.
then
I missed
regain
that
use of
part
this
of the
feature.
paragraph. Okay.
So he has to use it again to be able to roll on that table, but none of his first level spells actually advantage does not apply to them.
Does he have a bonus action?
Dog.
So he can bonus action hide and then do it.
That's true.
Look at me trying to nuke the party with something.
He will hide. I don't know if he hid or not before, but he's gonna hide again.
Okay. With advantage, I presume.
He's very happy about his magic missile, so he's just gonna clamber close to that mast there, and I'm figuring out where stealth is.
I just did it.
Okay.
13.
Yeah. So, and then what does this spell do? I mean, obviously, he knows that things in there are almost dead, so just to cover the retreat, he's going to shoot a fire cloud up on the upper deck, center on the mast.
What's the radius of that?
20-foot radius sphere.
20-foot sphere.
It spreads around corners and its area is heavily obscured for the duration. Just to cover the retreat, so,
20-foot radius?
Yes, 20-foot radius.
Jesus. Alright.
And it goes around corners and stuff, so basically the whole damn boat is covered now in
Okay.
fog.
We're gonna call it the whole boat.
Except, I guess, inside there, maybe.
Yeah, so a dense fog, going to roll D100. A dense fog rolls out from around you, so you have the thumping on the door from behind you, and all of a sudden it gets very creepy.
But given that message is a cantrip, I'm guessing it's not a free action, so I'm just panicking.
I don't know. It should tell you whether it's a bonus action or
I
not.
mean, I imagine this. I can't imagine that it is.
He teleports up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see. Which, at the moment, everything is heavily obscured.
Teleports anywhere he can see.
Yeah, one action.
He could see off the boat.
You can see off the boat, I suppose. Because
Can he just kind of
he can not
tactical
teleport,
retreat?
I guess. Yeah, or he can teleport out into the water, the water back there.
He's definitely going to do a tactical retreat somewhere.
Okay, so he teleports up into the mast,
Yeah,
into the crow's nest.
definitely.
By the way, Kessa, if you
very
need more
confused about it.
description on how this thing is put together.
Oh. Wait.
My
I thought
perception
it
was wrong. Sorry.
What is
The ladder
going
went all
on?
the way to the top in my description.
Oh, there's that picture. I see what you're saying. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh,
So
that helps.
confused.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I was showing
No, that's
Castor
cool.
the picture next to the main deck.
This is fine. Okay.
Okay, so that's Ganabadog's turn.
Yes.
Maury,
My
your
turn.
From where you are hidden on the stairs, you heard this shockwave, and you can hear banging upstairs.
Yeah, you can't see anything.
Okay, I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna come out from under the stairs and go up the stairs so that I can get a good shot at this witch person. And then,
Wait, up the stairs?
Yeah.
No, I think she
No,
means inside the room.
she's in the cabin, so you want to come in.
oh, okay, yeah, I want to come in there then.
Okay.
And then, so I'm gonna come in here, and oh, let's see, hold on, I can move 30 feet, right? So that's 10.
That's 10.
And then I'm gonna move like right in front of Keeksteeks there so that I can get a shot. All right, stop it, Tab. And I am going.
Which square are you on? Oh my god.
Yeah, the big one.
I am going to I'm gonna take I'm gonna take my staff and I'm gonna slam it down on the wood of the cabin floor, and then I'm gonna hold up my hand and cast poison spray at the witch.
You are not
person.
within 10 feet.
Oh no! Damn.
Take another step.
Okay,
and you are.
then I need to move
Thanks.
one up then, and then I'm gonna do that same thing. And all right, she has to make a Constitution saving throw.
So, I'm trying to figure out how you can aim when you. Oh, I guess it's on the upper deck. Never mind. You're fine. Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Yeah, this wouldn't be in fog, I guess. It'd just be kind of the.
It's saving versus half.
Yeah, if you save, it's half damage.
I think it's no damage if you say.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
Yeah, nope. It says take anything if it saves.
Oh wait, hold on.
If it succeeds on Constitution saving throw, there's no damage.
Okay.
So you saved?
Yes. So you cast the poison spray at Vorka, and the gas, just like before, floats over and kind of rests in her way, and she kind of backs it away, almost
No.
absently.
Oh yeah.
She seems more annoyed by it than anything else. But you can start to see her salivating over the body of Ross Bob, who lays there lifeless, blind.
He's not lifeless. He's passed out.
He's just sleeping.
Okay, well that's my turn.
Keeks.
He's sleeping angrily.
All right.
He's sleeping angrily.
With mockery. He's going to say, "I'd kick you in your dicks, but I don't think you have any." Come on, 1 point.
Oh no! And if she saves,
God.
Save versus wisdom.
1 point of damage.
Uh,
Didn't hurt very much.
So she whips her eyes over at you and kind of glares back at you. You can see that the spell actually did take effect, but again, it's not quite enough damage to bring her down. Keek Steeks is like the king of bringing people down to 1 hit point.
Okay, well, Keeksteeks is going to shrug, and then with all of his movement, he's going to head up to Fields. 5, 10, 15,
20.
20, and then it's really dark, right?
Yep.
Or,
Yeah,
like cloudy.
the whole outside is in heavy fog.
Okay. I mean, I can still move, I assume, in the fog and just run into
You're
something.
effectively blinded. So you fail any ability check that requires sight. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against you have advantage. Except that anybody attacking you would also be blinded, so I don't know. That doesn't really count.
Heels, I'm here.
She's
At
not.
the end of my
She's
turn.
not. She's got. She didn't tell. See, this is what happens. She just leaves and she doesn't say anything, and then I don't realize she's gone until like 30 minutes later.
Did she go to bed? Better not go to bed.
I hope not. It's only like 11. Okay.
Probably really bad.
Oh, she's alive. What are you eating? You didn't bring me any?
No, I didn't.
Wait, actually, before I say it was the end of my turn, can I inspire her fog, like, as long as she can hear me?
Sure. You have no idea where
I
she
really.
is.
I mean, as long as she can hear you, I mean, you're singing inspirational things, right?
I mean, yeah, he's gonna give it a shot anyways. As loudly as he can because he's not sure where she is.
Few times she been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. Keels ain't no pretty face girl. She ain't no pretty face girl.
That's so perfect.
Now I'm done.
Alright, Keels, you feel quite inspired as you're holding this door back from whatever large creature is trying to knock it down.
So inspired to start scribbling pictures in my book again.
It's currently completely fogged over. You can't see anything.
They were the shitty pictures.
Alright, Bay.
Oh wait, so am I like blinded?
Yes.
Oh.
You're effectively blinded.
I'm gonna attack this wench.
She dies.
Wow. Alright. How do you want to do this?
She's gonna be like, "You are not eating our Rosbobs," and she'll just turn around and do a flying kick at her and swing around and hit her with the dagger right in the throat.
So, you seeing your fallen goblin comrade, who has done so much for the party by crashing through as many solid structures as possible, you just feel overcome with remorse, and you lay your eyes on Vorka, this cannibalistic goblin, this absolute twisted vision of what a goblin should be. And you leap onto her chest and thrust the dagger into her throat, crashing down through the furniture behind her, and you watch her as she dies. Rustbubs, you probably want to make a death saving throw.
Yes! On the dying, not the death saving throw.
I'm gonna roll a death saving throw. How'd I do that?
You click on death.
Hey, I think I failed that one.
Yeah, that's a fail.
That's my turn.
So a small pool of blood starts forming around Rustbubs.
Oh
And
God.
Angry pool of blood.
Angry black pool of blood.
Or I can't do shit about it. Somebody's got some healing around here.
Nobody has any spells left.
I have spells
a med
left,
kit.
nothing to
We just
heal.
need a med kit.
I have a med kit. but I'm on the top deck screaming madly.
Yeah, well, Bayor's
Keels.
gonna scream madly.
I
Get a
don't
bloody
know I'm sensing a spectral presence!
Keels, you are continually feeling the thumping behind you.
Can I
Roll a
cast
strength
Mage
check.
Hand? Okay. This could be real bad. Oh, okay, this is fine. This is fine.
You're inspired.
Oh, what does that mean? I do 1d4?
D6, I think.
D6, yeah.
Alright, then I am so ugly. I bring it up to average.
So the thumping increases from behind you. You can kind of feel your feet start to slide out on the slippery,
Okay.
moss-covered deck. But you remember the party downstairs, and you remember Keeksteeks singing to you in the fog, and you say, "No,
Not today.
if I have
Not
to die
to
here to save my group, I will."
Can I cast Mage Hand to help brace the door? It
I
can
mean, you
lift-
can.
It can lift up to 10 pounds. So, shouldn't it be able to help brace the door?
So that's like a quarter of the weight holding the door.
I will give you a +1 to your strength check
Okay, thank you.
for that.
While we're
Got
doing
that
that,
right.
I have
I
to
feel
sneak
good.
off to the girls' room. I'll be right back.
Okay. And we can take a brief pause too.
Yeah, I'll need a drink or something too. It wouldn't hurt.
Yep. All right. Brief pause. 5-minute break.
Now you can go get a Hershey's Kiss. Congratulations.
Is that what you had?
Yes.
Bring me on.
You're muted.
If you're talking, I can't hear you, Felix.
Yeah, I was muted. I was actually, I was just singing.
Oh, okay, good. I was like, I could see your mouth moving, and I'm like, I can't hear you. Mm-mm-mm. Poor Cag. With his... We just decimated his boss character, his boss things.
I mean, you cannot even account for the wild magic throwing that much damage
I know,
at
that's
the thing.
amazing.
Like,
That was amazing. I painted my nails in unphotographable color. It's so dark navy blue that it looks black, and unless you've got light shining right on it, you can't see all the sparkles and stuff in it. So
shine a
I'm
light
not.
on it.
Yeah. Still doesn't come up in the stupid phone camera. But it's so pretty. What was the hollering that I heard? I heard hollering. Somebody was hollering as...
I don't think that was us. Oh wait, we're still muted. That wasn't us because Cog muted it.
Huh. Well, I mean, he said that he said that he muted it, but I heard him say, "Okay, we're muted." So y'all weren't muted.
How about now? Can you hear me right now?
Yep, I sure
Yeah.
can.
Well,
That's not how mute works.
You're not muted.
How does
That's
that?
fantastic.
That's
Good
horseshit.
to know.
Yeah, I heard Tab say, "Okay, we're muted," and I thought, "No, you're not." But okay.
What do we have? What happened?
No, she was wondering if the cameras were on.
How about now?
Yep, can hear you now.
You can hear me?
Oh yeah,
The
can hear
fucking
you.
Not-
mute button is clicked.
You're not muted.
That's some bullshit. Why do they put a button there if it's not gonna mute?
Are you
I
pressing
love
the
it.
right one?
Okay, but listen. Be OCD later.
That bothers me.
I know. Move on.
You're the DM. You don't have time for this.
All right.
Unmute it. We can't hear you.
All right.
Is Keg talking?
Am I? Yes, I'm talking. Yeah. I hate you all.
We love you, Kaga.
So much.
I love you guys too. I'm really angry at this microphone.
Focus.
I'm totally thrown off because
You
of this
are literally
microphone.
the tempo of the campaign.
All right.
We
So-
cannot have another session.
I'm ready to go.
So we're gonna drop out of combat. Keels is currently plastered up against the door.
Some of us are still clearly in combat. I'm just saying.
She's plastered? Really?
Against the door. Yes.
She's plastered.
Not that anyone can see it. Ross Bob is slowly bleeding out.
I could probably get a general idea of where she's at from the sound, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
I go,
I mean, she told you she was something in the door there, so one could assume she'd be at the door.
so can I go and like push her against the door to help keep it closed?
So I got a question.
Can I make
Not the
like
door.
eyebrow eyes as he does?
I have a question. So if I were to go up on that deck where the fog is,
Mm-hmm.
if I have dark vision, can I see in the fog?
No.
No.
Well, that's a bummer. Okay.
You can also not see through walls because of dark vision.
I know, but I didn't know if the fog was causing it to be dark, and that's why they couldn't see, or if
No,
it was
because
something
it's
else.
foggy.
So
Okay.
Ross Bob is still laying on the floor. Slowly.
Do I need to make
bleeding.
more death rolls?
If nobody does anything, then yeah.
I don't even know he's bleeding out
I have a timer running. No,
Until-
don't roll one yet.
until he bleeds out or until something else happens.
That's my next one.
No, well, yeah, we'll use it for your next one. I have a timer running until someone tries to do.
They don't seem
something.
overly concerned.
Yeah, nobody seems to be bothered, but that's fine.
I don't even know.
Well,
And we're holding back the beast here.
I'll head up
Where-
as soon
where
as
is-
I
where
mean.
is everyone?
Actually, I'm
30
going to run
seconds.
up and try to find the others and just start asking, do you have a med kit? Do you have a med kit? Could you...
I believe
Ross
that
Bob.
was stabilization. Hold the door, King Steves. There you go.
She'll
I
just
will hold
run
the door.
screaming, Ross Bobs needs help! Ross
Okay.
Bobs needs help!
I have that stabilization kit everybody made fun of. What do
You
I do?
dirty ass laundering.
Roll a medicine check. Timer's up. You have failed your second death save. And you're stabilized.
I like how I was
Woo!
penalized for being slow with my touchpad.
So what does that do? Bring him to 1 hit point?
Nope. I mean, it's
He's-
not dying.
He's at 0. He just stopped dying.
The key is to put the tourniquet above the artery so that he doesn't bleed out anymore.
What?
What's an artery?
So now Keeksteeks is holding the door in complete shadow. And there's just a constant thumping. It doesn't seem to be getting any stronger. You seem to be doing all right holding the door now that Keels is out of the way.
Okay, so I have a question about the is it opening enough that I could actually see inside?
No. It's staying pretty firmly closed with you pressed up against the door. Whatever's pushing on it is big, but obviously can't get enough momentum to really get it all the way open right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really strong too.
Really strong. Bards are known for their
The
strength.
strongest.
I definitely didn't use strength as a dump stat.
All right. So Ross Bob's is stabilized.
Okay.
As soon as Ross Bob's is stable, then they will head trying to find make sure everybody's there and looking for what is
I want to search the corpses in the room.
looking for kick sticks
with
since he's not here.
Ross Bob.
Geek sticks!
Yep.
Geek sticks!
DM, sir.
Yes.
Can I search the corpses?
You absolutely can.
Investigate?
Yes.
Can I help? Can I do it too?
Somebody want to
Got
help
the door.
other?
Don't worry, I'm okay.
Do I need to roll anything, or am I just helping her?
You can help her, or you can roll your own. It's up to you.
I'll help.
Okay, I'll roll again.
Searching things is not my forte, so going to find kick sticks.
I'm just gonna help so she can. So you get to. If I'm helping, does she get to roll with advantage?
Yeah.
Yep. So
That is her advantage.
So it's a 17.
So 17.
It's just my fifth
So,
So.
well, just in case you got like.
Yeah, might as well.
You're sifting through the corpses specifically?
Yeah, the frog and the
Oh wait, wasn't there a red chest in this room?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, there's a bright red shiny chest in this room.
Yeah, right now I'm looting first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So while Keeksteeks holds back whatever large animal is trying to crash through the door upstairs, you sort of pick through the what remains of the toad and Vorka. Now that she's fallen, she kind of had this weird grin kind of froze into her face now that she's dead.
Hey, Punky Pie. What are you doing?
You see that her
You're such a cute baby.
Are you talking to Cog?
No, I'm talking to my dog.
Cog is Punky Pie. We know now.
only if Leah feeds me.
By hand.
She has to treat me at least as well as her dog. I'll die if I don't get fed by hand.
Oh my lord, have mercy! This is gonna be such a
While you sit
weird
in her lap.
gathering.
Yes. I mean, usually she feeds the dog like at the foot of her bed, right? So I'll just I'll hang out there and then she can feed me. I'll like lay on my side and be completely fucking useless, so it'll be the same thing.
Oh, this is gonna be so
And if she doesn't do it, you starve to death.
Yep, I'll just die. So
Do we know where the fog came from? Do we know that was Nabislug?
no, you actually don't even know where Gnabaslug is right now.
I mean, I'm just gonna throw it out there. I don't know what Says would do, obviously, but it's a concentration spell that can be let up.
Is it?
I mean, it seems reasonable. So, from up in the crow's nest above you, you kind of hear a clearing of the throat, and a gentle breeze kind of wafts the fog away. So you can now see.
I cast Fog Cloud again. Sounds better.
So on the corpses, you really don't find a whole lot. You find on Vorka herself. Obviously, her floppy hat has fallen off to the side. It doesn't look.
I pick up her hat and plop it on my head.
Okay. You now own a Vorka hat.
Can I tell what kind of creature she is?
She's a goblin.
But the mouth. You described the mouth. So she's just a goblin with a weird
She's a
mouth.
goblin. She's just very. Her form is very twisted.
Okay. Okay.
You find a map of Brinstrump on the on her body.
What's that again?
Where you're from.
Okay.
So there's no writing at all. It's just clearly a map of the village, and then a small hairpin with a red pearl.
Okay.
A red pearl.
Pearl.
I take the hairpin and the map.
Okay.
And can I check out the chest for traps?
Roll another investigation.
Meanwhile, there's the rhythmic thumping of the door upstairs.
I'm helping her with this investigation too. I'm gonna go over and ooh and ah over the chest.
Is that really helping?
Yes. Looky there. That's a good thing I did too.
You don't notice anything particularly odd about the chest.
Okay. I want to try to open it.
Okay. You open it up and it kind of creaks quietly. You can kind of see around the hinge now that you've opened it, there's some water damage along the back and it's kind of swollen there. But how deeply would you like me to go into these item descriptions? Because we can go real deep, or I can just tell you what's in
You
there.
can just give me an overview for now.
Alright. So there's lots of little like bamboo and exotic wood carvings. There's also some like paper, like figurines made of folded paper. It's very, very finely wrought. Wrought is probably the wrong word. They're very delicate pieces. To a goblin, it's essentially kindling. But anyone with, an eye for value in a city market would see that these are actually quite valuable. There's a silver and jade lantern that looks like a coiled dragon. You can see there's an ivory gold fan with a gecko walking along cherry blossoms.
Okay.
And at the very bottom, you see more fireworks. There is a total of 34 different fireworks in there.
Okay.
Maury is gonna just gape in awe. Look at all the fireworks! Look at all
Actually,
the fireworks!
I take it back. I'll actually break it down for you. There's 14 paper candles, 7 skyrockets, 20 firecrackers.
Okay. How big and heavy is the chest?
It's sizable. I mean, two of you could carry it out.
Should we take it?
There's also, now that you're kind of pushing through things, you see that there's actually a wand in there and a small potion.
Okay.
Almost done down there.
And just with the regular rhythm, you behind you keep seeing, you hear kudu.
I am going to ask Maury to help me grab the chest by like either side and take it upstairs.
Okay, very excited.
He's gonna keep going up looking for Geek Steaks.
And
Very excited to help. Very excited.
I would like to try to put the chest in front of the door where Keeksteaks is in an effort to hold it shut.
Okay, I'm gonna help her tote it up to the next deck.
The timing's gonna be really interesting here.
I will spread my legs to try to give them room to put it in there.
And I'm gonna be like, Maury, I think you should do this part.
Okay, I'm going to try to shove the chest between King Steaks' legs up against the door.
Keeks, make a dexterity save.
Oh my gosh.
And just like that, you start shoving it directly at Keeksteak's legs, but he hops up and over the chest as it slides into position. And
Good job.
And it rests firmly at the bottom. It seems to do a pretty good job of holding whatever's behind the chest.
Awesome. Good job. Good job.
And I'm gonna say, unless someone is overcome with curiosity, I think that it would be pertinent that we get Ross Bob out of here and take our loot and return to the village. Get
Who's
fireworks,
gonna
Okay.
stay and hold the door?
We don't want
Get
to
fireworks,
kill
go
that
home.
thing.
Yes. The chest is holding the door now.
Yeah, but we can take things. But we can take the things. Open chest, take things, take fireworks, go home.
Yes, fireworks. Lots and lots of fireworks.
And I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna leave Ross Bob the map.
We need to get that thing that's in there.
Need. I'm not sure need is the appropriate verbiage for the situation.
What if it follows us?
What is verbiage?
I'm just gonna go get Ross Bob the map.
What is verbiage?
You're gonna give Rosbob a map?
Yeah, the map of the village.
Rosbob is passed out.
Rosbob is not conscious.
He can get home.
What?
No,
Just
she
lay it
helped
for him.
stabilize
With the
Rosbob.
idea that Ross Bob will be abandoned.
Yeah, he's stabilized, but he's not awake.
With the idea that Ross Bob will be abandoned and have a means of returning home.
That's a very optimistic view of Rosbob's chance.
I'm just gonna leave the map on top of his chest.
I think we lost Felix. Oh
I
no,
got
there
him.
he is.
He's here.
I had to reconnect. I lost all of you.
Oh no.
So
He said, "Don't touch anything."
Keels wanders down and kind of like sets the map on Rosbob's chest. And, like,
Wait, we're not going to take
Raise it up.
Rosbob with us?
Speaking of, I just read this. If you're stabilized and not healed with magic, you wake up after you get 1 hit point after 1d4 hours. So
Okay, so just sleep it off.
I wake up in 2 hours.
With a map, see? You're fine.
Okay. Maury's fine with this. I mean, she's neutral evil. She's okay. She's fine with it.
So here you are, something trying to get out from the very morbid kitchen behind the chest. Your companion is passed out downstairs with a mat laid across him.
I think we should go downstairs and barricade ourselves in and rest.
I have a question.
Sure.
Is there a way to get up and down the mast?
Yes.
There's a ladder.
There's netting and ladder
Okay.
and yeah.
Little
you guys
handholds.
have left.
Because
Gannett
this
up
thing
in-
is like 60 feet up in the air.
Yes, he's sitting in a crow's nest, just kind of looking down like.
He's probably happy up there.
But he could get down. It's not like hands out of a cannonball off the thing.
Yes, he could get down.
But he's happy up there, I imagine.
Probably.
Can I open up the chest and check out, what was it? There's a potion and there's the other thing that's actually useful.
There's a potion, a wand, assorted fireworks,
Yes, the potion and the wand. Can I determine what they are?
a lantern. Roll a Arcana check.
Okay, let me
Do you want me to help?
If you
I'll
drink
help.
it, you figure it out.
Okay, so I am proficient in alchemy supplies. I don't know if that would help me at all with the potion. So should I do, okay, so I roll with advantage because I'm being helped. Should I do 2 separate rolls?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to roll for the wand first,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will roll for the potion.
Okay. So the wand, as you turn it around, you kind of look it over, and you can kind of see.
What does it look like?
It's a wooden carved wand.
End up description.
Is it pretty?
It's an exact replica of Harry Potter's.
What kind of wood? Are we talking like, spruce, pine?
Listen, y'all. So the fuck down.
Elm,
Yeah.
oak, walnut. Could it be walnut? Because that's really pretty.
Hair of a unicorn.
You can see that there is a a bunch of like roast pigs and a cornucopia and apples.
On the wand?
Yes,
Okay.
carved into the wand. You imagine it has something to do with food.
Okay.
And you kind of pop open the top of the potion, and you take a whiff of it, and I just added it to your journal so you can see what it is.
To my.
Go to your journal. Go to the items potion tab.
Oh. Okay. Is it the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't see it.
Ooh. Okay.
What is it?
I'm gonna keep the potion, and I'm going to hand the wand to Mari, and I'm gonna say, "This is strange. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe Nabaslug would know."
Can I look at it and try to figure out what it is? Since she couldn't figure out what it was?
Do you have proficiency in Arcana?
I do.
All right, let's do it.
And I don't know any more than she does. Damn it.
Yeah, all you know is that it is definitely food related.
I'm going to take the wand and I am going to attempt to use it.
Ooh. Oh,
What?
oh no. Ooh, never mind.
I'm going to
All right.
flick the wand.
Okay. So you flick the wand, and suddenly around you, all of the empty gourds and pottery start filling up with water, and apples and oranges and grapes and fried chicken and
Fried chicken.
45 pounds of food starts appearing on the deck around you.
This is amazing. Oh, how many uses does this thing have?
A literal feast has appeared on the deck around you. It smells
Awesome.
better than anything you've ever smelled, and there is clean, fresh water in all of the pots and jars and barrels all around you.
Okay.
I look delighted.
I am going to go downstairs to Ross Bob, and I'm going to feed him the potion that I got. Okay, and as I do, I'm just going to say to myself, I'm going to be like, "You are a fine specimen of the goblin species. You will ensure through your offspring that there will be no extinction." And I'm just going to go back upstairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna start eating food.
I am going to
not.
join Cake Steaks.
Yeah, me too.
The potion does not take effect.
Until.
Okay. So you start shoving food into your face, and there's absolutely no flavor to it whatsoever. It is incredibly bland. It's kind of like eating white rice blended with white bread.
Best food ever.
It's like fried chicken not made in the South.
Yeah, really.
So it smells wonderful. It looks wonderful. It just tastes like most stuff you've eaten before. But it's clean and it's filling. So there you are.
That's boring. I don't like it.
They will take some down to Ross Bob. Feed him.
Maury will sit down on the ground and just look dejected.
So Bay goes downstairs with an armful of chicken and rolls and just starts stacking them on Ross Bob's face.
He's not happy about it.
She has actually formed a pyramid of rolls on his face because he's too out of it to consume them. But when he wakes up, I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
He'll be hungry and it'll be right there.
All
How
he
many
has to do
times
is
have you
open his
woken
mouth.
up and thought, man, I'm so hungry and food was right here?
The other items in the chest, if I look them over, do any of them appear to have any kind of magical properties?
Nope. The dragon lantern seems useful as a lantern in itself.
Okay.
But there's nothing with runes or anything. I mean, obviously the lantern is very fancy, as is the hairpin.
So I want to kind of lean over the chest then, and I want to attempt to like knock rhythmically on the door, like a very clear like bump, 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 something like that.
On the
door that's being pushed against.
there's a half second pause before you hear like barking and howling from inside and it starts thumping on the door. Yeah.
Just checking. I don't think this creature possesses the same level of sentience we do. I think we should leave.
Time to go.
Okay. I pull myself up and gather my stuff. I tuck the wand in my belt, but I'm less than thrilled about it.
And then for context on the rest of the stuff in the chest,
Yeah, we gathered the fireworks.
you have all the fireworks. Let's see. I really wish there was some kind of like mercantile skill.
Like to see who knows what is.
Yeah.
Most people don't know this, know it,
I
it
mean,
doesn't matter.
To anyone discerning enough, there's about 600 gold worth of carvings and stuff in this chest.
So, Maury and
How
Bay
much
are
is that
from
in
the
the
city.
old iron junk?
It's at least a ship full of iron junk.
Okay.
So Maury and Bay are from the city. Would they recognize the value of the carving?
I think that would be fair, yes.
Okay. We need to take those too. Good for trade.
Take
We
'em.
also, I think it would be best if we also ensured that Ross Bob accompanied us home. I think that either Bay or Maury should nurse him back to health.
No, I think Keels would be better at that. She has the medicine kit.
Oh, Kills has stabilized him. He won't bleed out anymore. But someone should look over Ross Bob.
Keels volunteers.
Kills his 50th best goblin is no good. No good.
Keels is fourth best goblin.
Okay, Kills leaves Ross Bob. I'm gonna start heading back up the deck.
Wait, no! You're supposed to save Ross Bob.
So Ross Bob's laying
Peace,
quietly
Ross
downstairs.
Bob. Oh, and Keel. Uncomfortably close.
Like, now you third best goblin.
So
I'm fourth best goblin again.
So is
I
anyone gonna
call
say
angrily
Slug?
Oh, that's right. No.
Can Avaslug could crawl down the dadgum
Well,
mast
yeah, but I don't
on his
control
own?
him.
Yes,
Well,
you do.
He'll come down if everybody starts to leave. He'll come,
Okay.
I don't know, swinging from the rafters.
He
Like Batman.
gives off his best Tarzan yell. All right. So y'all leaving?
Definitely.
Well, except you.
Okay.
Well, how
They
long
will
is it?
help with
It's been about
Ross
an hour.
Bobs to get him out.
Need to carry him out?
She'll help lead him out.
But he's like
No,
passed out.
he's not awake. He won't
I'm not
be
awake.
for
I thought it was
hours.
just for a couple hours.
It's not been
Yeah,
2
but
hours
leave
yet.
it's only been like 10 minutes.
Well, we were supposed to hole up in the room until he woke up.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
He's too
Well,
big
no,
to
we
carry.
all wanted to leave him.
You didn't enforce that because everybody else was leaving.
We left him some food
They'll
and a
stay
map.
with Frostbob. She's not gonna leave him.
Oh god.
Okay. If
That
Faye
means
stays, I'll
Maury
leave
has
her
to stay.
on the top deck, very far away. Okay.
Okay, so you're all resting until Rosbob wakes up with 1 hit point.
I think
I
Anne
guess.
is staying there. I am not in the room.
Okay.
I thought she used a medkit on him. Doesn't that stabilize him and put him in
Yeah,
one?
stabilizes
him,
it.
but it doesn't give him any hit points.
He's just
Just keeps him from dying.
Oh. I can't help. Sorry. I'll just sit by him. Try to feed him rolls.
Just stuff the
With
roll.
a mouthful of roll.
I failed at a death save, choking to death. That's 3. I'm dead.
Alright. So you guys rest for a moment. Rosbob, I'm linking you the potion and its effects.
Was I fed the potion?
Yes. Now I'm going to ask you if I should roll a D2 or is Keeks, are you up there with Keels?
No, he's actually gonna whenever Maury went down, he's gonna follow her down.
Okay, am I rolling a D2 or a D4 tab?
D4.
What is this potion? I'm dying to know.
No idea.
I am not in that room.
Oh god, what is going on?
So, Rosbob sits up and kind of rubs his eyes, and you've got a pounding headache, and you kind of squint through, and for some reason, all this food comes falling off of you into your lap. It's very confusing. You're not sure. You kind of look up to figure out why food is falling from the sky.
Just grab the closest thing and stuffs it in his mouth.
So you grab a roll and you start munching on this very bland food. You can't even describe the flavor as being anywhere close to what it looks like, but it's food and you feel bad.
Anything above tasting bad is probably.
And you look up and you see Keeks posted up against the door, just kind of hanging out, doing his thing.
Just kind of stops eating for a little minute, shoves it in, and then kind of scrambles to his feet.
Time to go. Let's go.
And he follows Keeks very close, kind of petting his head
Oh god. Oh god.
as he goes.
Very nice. Very nice. Let's go.
Yes, go. Nice.
Oh god. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm going to follow them.
All right, so you guys head to the upper deck. It seems like the thumping stopped for now. The creature has definitely become disinterested with getting out. You can kind of hear the horse hiding out back somewhere in the swamp, but it has...
Frostbob notices the chest and goes to pick it up.
No! We stop him.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting on the upper deck watching Rosbob and Keeks and I'm making pictures of my book.
Not a good idea.
It puts it back.
Thank God.
Goes back to following Keeks very closely.
What does this potion do? I'm dying to know.
She's tired. Time to go home.
Got fireworks.
So now with your bevy of fireworks, you are gathering at the foot of the ladder up to the ship. Where to now?
I go back to the picture I drew earlier where it was Keeks, and Maury and Bay on either side, and I cross them both out, and I draw in Rosbob.
Kick Sticks is a player.
Okay, I start heading back out into the yard.
Same.
Like slowly move everyone back over there.
Geek Sticks still have map?
Pull out the map. This way, and I'll start going back the way we came.
Like onto the boat?
No.
I had to ask.
You never know.
So, you all, with your impressive haul of fireworks, begin heading back towards the village. And
We're the heroes.
you make it back to the Goblin tribe, and a great celebration is thrown with, of course, fireworks. It seems like there's significantly less fireworks at the celebration than you brought back, but you all granted great titles, and in fact, Ganabaslug is chosen to be the lucky husband of Chief Gutwaddle's daughter.
Wow. The lucky? Is it lucky?
Yes. So, Bay is chosen to be the head village watcher.
Watcher?
Watcher.
Like W-A-T-C-H-E-R?
Yes, she watches the village.
Not the
She's the head
washer.
of watching.
I don't watch it.
You
No washing.
Well, I thought was you wash the shoes.
Yay, I'm the cleaner.
You give him his royal bath.
Ooh. Ooh.
All of a sudden, this took a really naughty turn.
Ross Bob is named Master of the Pig Pit.
Is there a
what you
pig in
get
the pig
for
pit?
Killing the
Not
pig.
anymore. That's part of your job now. You have to go find a
Okay.
pig to put in there. I'll let you
Except
decide
this
whether that
keeps killing
potion
him.
wears off or not.
Nope.
Oh god.
Let's see. Maury gets the title Boss of Big Fire.
Ooh.
Keek Steeks becomes the Overseer of Village Stabbings. And Keels, when approached by the Chief Gutwaddle, he seems a little off-put by her still, but decides to name her Master of Fireworks. So you all now have grand titles in the Goblin Village, and you have returned as heroes.
Am I able to
Yay.
make fireworks?
What?
Am I able to make fireworks?
We can talk about that in a future one.
Yeah. In our future.
Make level 2.
You are all level 2.
Yay!
Whoa, I might be able to do stuff now.
But will you actually?
What experience is level 2?
300.
Yay! Oh boy. I'm excited. Okay, so 300.
I don't see experience on this.
It's at the top.
Alright, Cag, now go craft your original Goblin campaign.
I don't see
Right?
it. I'll
Apparently.
spare it. Seriously, mine doesn't have it.
Hit the top right.
Oh, there. It just appeared.
Yeah.
You have to hit the cog to do it.
No, she just can't read.
Oh.
Oh, it
No, it
says I
doesn't
do.
show
I
up.
can't use the Character Mancer because I don't own the Player's Handbook Compendium expansion.
Yeah, don't do that. You have to do it by hand. Like a real man.
But
Level
I'm
2,
not
but
a
it
real
doesn't say
man.
level 2.
That's not true.
Well.
I believe in you.
I'm not a real man.
Don't put yourself down like that.
All right. So that's that. We actually finished our one shot in 3 sessions.
Wow.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Blistering
And
speed.
not only that, we have leveled up and will be able to have more adventures in the future when Casta is tired or unable to prepare for whatever reason.
Yep. I need to figure out how I continue this forward because I really like these characters.
Yeah, these characters are amazing. I mean, they're a lot of fun. So
I really like that you failed to kill us mostly because of wild magic.
Pretty garbage.
It was great.
I
He
seriously
totally intended for his wild magic to kill us all, and it did the opposite.
I was really hoping
Yeah.
he would get the fireball centered at his location.
I mean, some of these really suck. Some of them just kind of are, like he gets older or bigger or heals.
An eye appears on your forehead for the next minute.
13 to 14 is you cast confusion centered on yourself. That'd be pretty great.
A random creature within 60 feet of you becomes poisoned for 1d4 hours.
I get key points. Yay!
Ooh.
Yeah, leveling up now.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
can't
did.
because it doesn't let me.
Mine did.
What a jerk.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to level up
20 health, too.
What's this?
without using the character
Oh, wait,
mancer.
what? I don't understand the character mancer works. I also don't have anything on here.
Somebody help me level up.
I have no idea how to do it.
Yeah, mine didn't work for the character mancer.
Why can't you use the character mancer?
It says I don't own the player's handbook compendium thingy or whatever.
That's weird. I don't either, but
Yeah, you shouldn't need it.
weird.
It's because
Well, you look at it.
She has a subclass that's not in there.
Yeah, that's fine. We can just change it in that.
The whatever only has the draconic sorcerer.
That's fine. Next.
Thank you for doing this. Okay, yeah, this was
Absolutely.
fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It really was fun.
We definitely need to keep these characters just as fun little characters because
Yeah.
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Pat
100%.
doesn't even have to re-roll.
I tried.
He tried so hard to have to
Okay,
reroll.
It's close to dying.
Twice.
But we can't lose Ross Bobs. He's funny.
So, Leah, there you can pick
And
a new
he's in
spell
love
and you
with
can
Pixie.
change out one of your spells.
Okay, so I can do what? I can pick a new spell?
Look,
Get one
open
new
up-
spell. You're current place another one if you want.
open up your
No,
character sheet.
I like my spells. What spells do I have a choice from?
You can. I'm not going to read them all to you, so you can open it.
Well, where can I find them?
Open your character sheet.
On the internet.
I'm looking on my character sheet.
Do you
How
see
do
the-
I find
Do you not see the?
spells? So if I hit the plus sign, I can add. Well, it just